Hello, welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM and Hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we are on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including Bederin FM Bumpurugu, Clenham Radio Bato, Gaskia FM Techiman, and Radio Wa. Get radio, TV, and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, 2 more victims battle for their lives as security is reinforced in Pusiga and the Upper East region following a tragic attack on commercial vehicles by unknown gunmen.
5 women were shot dead in the car and then 1 man. But before we got there, the driver and other people from that car have been evacuated and rushed to the hospital.
Also, a professor of law accuses the police of abusing the Public Order Act and undermining citizens' right to protest after 49 Democracy Hub protesters were arrested yesterday.
It's very unfortunate, and it looks like the police is gradually degrading its status and image. We are gradually degrading into a police state status. Ghana needs to be very careful about that.
We have details as the police refuses the arrested person's bail to put them before court later today. In business, economist Professor Lord Mensah cast doubt on economy recovering despite a 3.2% growth for the second quarter, and also needless and wasteful controversies, words of former NDC vice presidential candidate Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman as she warns the rumors of jostling within the party for a new running mate to partner John Mahama in the 2024 election.
It's just a distraction. We'll see when I get there.
Well, there's a lot of controversies out there about it.
Oh, they forget about this. Use this unhelpful distraction.
These are more coming up shortly. In our first story, Pusiga's District Security Council has intensified security in the area following a deadly attack on traders by an unidentified gunman along the Plumakom Highway in the Upper East region. The unfortunate incident claimed 9 lives and injured several others. The motive behind the attack is unknown. However, Abdullah Zubairi, the DC for Pusiga, has stated that the situation is under control and investigations have been initiated to apprehend the culprits.
Moved to the college where the students are because the students got terrified. We actually speak to them and assure them that they are safe. And I also decided to get some police officers to be at the college for the meantime to ensure law and order within the school premise. We have started talking to the key stakeholders. As you are aware, Pusiga is very peaceful. We enjoy living in the peaceful environment. We want to continue to live in the peaceful environment. What we are saying is that the District Security Council is assuring the people of Pusiga that we will ensure that we continue to enjoy our peace, and we will put in measures to curtail any further incident of this nature happening within the district.
Abdullah Zubairi is the DC for Pusiga. Meanwhile, MP for the area, Haja Ladi Ayamba, has an update on the victims who are still in hospital, including 2 women who she says are battling for their lives.
Out of the incident that occurred, we had 9 casualties, 6 men, 6 women, and 3 men were killed on the spot. 12 were injured. Out of the 12 that were injured, 11 are women and 1 is a man. And 2 are in critical condition. Both are women. Currently, 1 is in a Tamale Teaching Hospital and the other is in Bolgatanga Regional Hospital. It's very sad, very disheartening. I just wonder. I feel very bad. In fact, I have no words to express my displeasure.
MP for Pusiga, Haja Ladi Ayamba there. Now, an associate professor of law at the University of Ghana, Kwadwo J. Etua, has lashed out at the police for abusing the Public Order Act and undermining citizens' right to protest. 49 members of the group Democracy Hub have been detained for unlawful assembly and violation of the Public Order Act for participating in the Occupy Jolobi House protest. The police claimed it served the organizers an injunction application which it's ignored. But Professor Apiaje Etua says the police conduct undermines the human rights of citizens and shows that Ghana is descending into a police state.
It's very unfortunate, and it looks like the police is gradually degrading its status and image. Clearly, the police is in violation of the Public Order Act. It is also in violation of the constitutional right for people to assemble and to demonstrate and to express their opinions and views on issues that are of concern to them And then even if they have violated the law, there are basic rules on how to ensure that a suspect, even an accused person, does not lose his or her right. It is indicating that we are gradually degrading into a police state status. Ghana needs to be very careful about that.
Meanwhile, one of the many lawyers who volunteer their services to the arrested protesters, Inus Efuseni, says the arrested protesters have been denied police inquiry bail and will be put before court today.
Protesters were dispersed to eight police stations. They are being held at those police stations at the instance of the regional command of the police. We have sent lawyers to them at their various police stations to help them in their caution statements, and we are waiting for further action by the police. We've been told that tomorrow they will be sent to court, and we are on standby so that tomorrow when they go to court, or if they appear, when we proceed them for court tomorrow, we can provide them with legal assistance.
You heard former NDC MP for Tamale Central and a lawyer, Inus Efuseni, who is one of the many lawyers volunteering their services to the arrested protesters. DC for the Elembele district, Kwesi Bonjo, has refuted claims that he denied the MP for the area, Emmanuel Amakofibwa, the opportunity to intervene in the reconstruction of a deteriorated road network in the constituency. According to him, he only wanted to dispute an allegation the MP had put out concerning the project's funding. Well, a resident in the community confirmed the MP tried to intervene upon several complaints.
Say that next year they will stop. They will start the project. Okay. And from here to the junction, the Japoli, you can't even take about 10 minutes. It will take about 30 minutes. Car, it will take about 30 minutes. And the same thing applies to here to Nasi. And the MP, we have complained about it. And the MP himself has come and see that the road has been spoiled. So he has the audacity to help the community.
The DCE, Kwesi Bonjo, says that the road is under construction and it is erroneous for the MP to claim he is the one repairing the road.
I personally, as a DCE, handed over the site to the contractor in September 2020, and then work started. So currently the road is under contract, fully funded by GMPC, not even from government coffers, funded the reshaping. It's not true. And that's the bone of contention. He's trying to deceive the people of Elembele, the good people of Elembele, that he paid for it. Other than that, the contractor is putting the integrity of the contractor in question. When I spoke to the contractor, if he had told me that he needed money to do it, maybe I would have taken the similar action. But the contractor knows his contractual obligation to the state. And we are talking about a contract worth 120 million Ghana cedi.
Elembele DC Kwesi Bonjo there. Now, the 2024 running mate of the NDC, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, is dispelling rumors that former President John Dramani Mahama may be in search of a new partner for next year's general election. Former Chief of Staff Julius Debra and current Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast Sam Jonah are among those rumored to have expressed interest in the position. However, speaking on the sidelines of the maiden Nkrumah Mandela Leadership Conference organized at the Great Hall of the University of Ghana in Accra, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman described the latest jostling as wasteful and unnecessary.
Are you available to serve as the running mate to John Dramani Mahama going into the 2024 elections?
I was in the ministry and I complimented his efforts. Or I wasn't. So are you posing that question? Oh, forget about this. Use this unhelpful. We are just having distractions.
Well, there's a lot of controversies out there about it.
What controversy? There's no controversy. The only controversy we need to talk about is the unemployment of our youth.
But
That is the controversy that should bother us. We are just having distractions. It's about all the scandals going on. Why is that not controversial? And you are worried about what controversy? It's just a distraction. We'll see when I get there.
You had former NDC running mate Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman. A former sanitation minister, Cecilia Blandapa, is accusing the special prosecutor, Kise Jabin, of playing up public sentiments against her using the media. The OSP claims in his latest court filing that they had unearthed suspicious transactions in bank accounts belonging to her, as her dead brother's account continues to send monies into her accounts. But a press statement from the office of the former minister attempts an explanation of the allegations against her, asking the public to disregard them. Kwekwa Sante of our Legal Affairs Desk has more.
In the explosive court filing, the Office of the Special Prosecutor claimed that a bank account belonging to the deceased brother of Cecilia Dapa has been actively sending money to the former sanitation minister. Quote, analysis of the statement in the first respondent, that is Cecilia Dapa's bank account, revealed highly suspicious transactions involving the name of the first respondent's deceased brother, Nana Kwesie's son. They said Nana Kwesie's son died in January 2022. Strangely, there are active transfers from the deceased person's bank account to that of the first respondent's account, the filing alleged. But a press release signed by the personal assistant of the former minister explains that a bank account was opened in the name of the deceased brother to keep donations made at his funeral, with Cecilia Dapa and another person, the signatories to the account. Regarding the OSP's allegation that Cecilia Dapa sold properties using aliases, the former minister's office responds that Cecilia Dapa does not own any real estate business.
Kwekwa Sante with that report. That ends our bulletin for this morning. And our top story, 2 more victims battle for their lives as security is reinforced in Posika and the Upper East region following a tragic attack by unknown gunmen. Business is next on the Super Morning Show.
See that? Rickety car. Hey, Papa! Bobo! Papa! Bobo, so how your engine now? It is half man, half amazing. Thanks to Quartz and you can feel better energy. Can't touch this. Actually, guys, so Sancho's engine just died like that? Yes, so somebody managed to convince him that there is a better engine oil than Quartz, and he switched. Sancho Panzapa. Now, which engine oil can be better than Quartz? No other, my guy. Quartz with its age-resistant technology, it keeps your engine younger for longer. Now you know. Have you guys seen the new bottle design? It's superb. Quartz 9000 from Total Energies there improves fuel efficiency. Why do you think Mr. Mane and Logoso have taken the Quartz Nation movement World Cup like that? Hey, sorry. Chairman Mane. Chairman. Hey, Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
Behind every door lies a world of opportunities.
And with Access Flexible Loans, you hold the master key to open all the doors to your dreams.
Doors to a new horizon and everything you could ever dream of. At ABSA, we help you open the doors to all your dreams. Whether you want to buy a home, a plot of land, or finance your personal projects, our flexible personal loans, mortgage, and credit cards can make it happen. Visit absa.com.gh to discover how to get things done. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA. Terms and conditions apply.
Your preferred retirement partner, Apex Trustee, offers you an unmatched pension administration service that guarantees a cheerful life of retirement for both formal and informal sector workers. Our Progress Occupational Pension Scheme, the Progress Provident Fund Scheme, and the Progress Personal Pension Scheme will help you achieve financial peace of mind during retirement. Apex Trustee provides employer-sponsored schemes, including staff welfare schemes, seeking to outsource the day-to-day administration of their second-tier occupational pension and third-tier provident fund schemes. Start the quality lifestyle journey you envisage for your retirement now. Call us on 0504 368048 or 0256 793330. Apex Trustee, a joyous retirement begins here.
Guess what? Orca Decor is still celebrating our 20th anniversary. Get 50% off top quality furniture, accessories, decor, and more. Hurry, oh, hurry. The items are flying off the shelves. Visit Orca on Spintex Road and the newly opened Accra Mall branch today.
Yeah, Charlie, so many vibes and I bonten father, my sanaba. My mini papa and you are not for more fear no more quintum. Trebiania so a maniscaco fierce and fancy that near fear for before Javisi no parking. A bear man Sujai Casa. Thanks to Sukasa, how hard to your nature. Sukasa see a damn brony friend affordable luxury homes, or more 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, where you're fully gated or grants and communities, or more malls, clubhouse, and all social amenities, plus 24-hour security. Almost sound flexible payments, and yeah, I know my dear at Dow Casa. Plus 100% guaranteed cashback. Yes, 100% guaranteed cashback. No quick finances stories. Contact Sukasa right now through phone calls or WhatsApp on 030-296-0865 and 055-369-7886. Charlie social media so more, baby. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube at Sukasa GH. Email Susie at info@sukasa.com.gh. Sukasa, building on trust.
Na wansu na shibola no. Mudi bebia na mu shibola. Aden.
Ho, masa, na bola na won shi bida.
Wa hwe, wo be mazum lion abefa ubola no akono. Tie ni awo keka. Niama asisa inti sisa ubola star ni bi why.
We nyina e ka sen, sisa ubola star no. Na won so ye boga. Jisum lion bola konko no bi. Na mazum lion fa ubola no. Never star 857 hash. Etu ubola ne ka.
Charlie, that be the sound you hear when things make hot. I'm sure this is not battery, just cash flow. Lajan no day. It is safe to say we are all facing challenging times. We are all wondering how we are going to lighten our financial burdens. Nowhere cool. But don't worry, with a little help from your trusted bank, Societe General Ghana, be Biara Bayer Farm. Societe General Ghana is making all its customers happy with the Yatiso Loans promo. In fact, SG Ghana customers and even non-customers who are on the controller and accountant general payroll can enjoy access to our amazing discounted loans. Don't waste time. Get your loan today. Step into a branch or call 0302-214-314 to get the ball rolling. Terms and conditions apply. Remember, promotion ends on 29 September 2023. Societe General Ghana. The future is you.
Just be happy. Don't you worry.
Marmy AC.
Hello, Kojo.
You didn't get a day off yesterday. You were at work.
Oh, yes, Charlie. I'm as tired as hell.
Yes, monitoring people's
demonstration.
Well, which didn't happen.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen, but Charlie, the way the thing went down.
Some very fast arrests.
It was an eyesore.
Yeah, people are not happy.
I'm also not happy that we live in a country where we cannot demonstrate freely. It's our right, isn't it?
Yes, but every right also has limitations.
What do you mean by limits?
Yes, the rights have conditions.
Did the protesters do anything wrong?
Did they or did they not? It's part of our conversation today.
It's very interesting.
It is.
That in today's Ghana, you cannot demonstrate.
Well, not at a security zone.
It brings me back to the days of the Kumipreko demonstrations and all that, the AFAC demo and all that. Those were in demonstrations.
Well, today we'll talk about all of that.
All right.
Stay tuned. Right now, though, it's time for us to show gratitude. And first, we're giving thanks to those who brought us the 6 a.m. news. I'm talking Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And Absa Bank Ghana Limited, helping you find a way to get things done. We'll also getting into the Joy Business Report, which is brought to us this morning by Glyco Life Travel Insurance. Glyco, we cushion you for life. And Africa World Airlines, touching Africa, touching the world.
Hello, and it's time for the Joy Business Report with me, Mamisi Nyamiche Thompson. Coming up, economist Professor Lord Mensah cast doubt on the economy recovering despite a 3.2% growth for the second quarter. Also, some analysts project a marginal hike in the policy rate as Monetary Policy Committee of Bank of Ghana wraps up the economic review meeting today. And the Ghana Revenue Authority fights back claims of intimidation and harassment by members of the Ghana Union of Traders Association. Let's settle for the details now. Economist Professor Lord Mensah has indicated that a lot still needs to be done to stabilize the economy. It follows arguments that the economy is turning around after a 3.2% growth recorded for the second quarter of this year. But speaking on Express Business Edition, Professor Mensah stated that a lot more needs to be done to help fast-track recovery.
If we are saying that GDP has grown, right, we are expecting that before those GDP numbers, probably what is the rate of purchase of cement bags? It gives a signal that the economy is about to grow. It gives a signal that businesses are what? Spending. Now, how many times have people been buying iron rods? That means the person anticipates a very long-term word of growth. And as a result of that, they put in their money into buildings. These are things that we can use to determine, whether indeed the economy is growing. That is why earlier on I made a statement that the economy may be growing, but it is growing on government expenditure, not on business.
So if we look at the GDP numbers, for you, we shouldn't be so much excited about these numbers because in terms of the recovery, we are still nowhere near recovery.
We've had GDP growth of about 6.1 before.
Yeah.
That was latter part of 2021.
Yeah.
And what did we see? And I always term it as an economy that is hanging.
Professor Lord Mensah is a financial economist, and remember to catch a repeat of this discussion later at 11 a.m. today on the Joy News channel. Now, some analysts are projecting a marginal hike in the policy rate by the Bank of Ghana from next week. The Monetary Policy Committee of the bank is this morning expected to wrap up its meeting on reviewing the health of the economy. The committee is expected to take a decision on the policy rate, which currently stands at 30%. The policy committee is expected to announce a decision on the rate next week, Monday. The decision will largely impact on the cost of credit in the country. Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority is fighting back claims of harassments alleged by members of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, in a press conference accused the GRA of harassing its members at various ports and market centers over tax inspections. However, speaking to Joy Business, Assistant Commissioner of the GRA in charge of enforcement at Accra Central, Joseph Annan, charged businesses to ensure all tax obligations are met to avoid any form of embarrassment.
When we come to your shop, it's not that we say you are not paying tax. The reality is that you are not paying. And if you call that harassment, then I don't know what to say. Because ours is to administer the tax. Make sure that taxpayers comply with the tax laws. And that's what we are paid to do. We are paid from the taxes that you pay. We retain part of it to pay ourselves. So will you be happy to pay us and just sit in our offices? I don't think that is the way to go. You pay us to work, and that we shall do. So it's not about harassment. It's about whether you are paying your taxes. If you are paying your taxes, definitely, then there will be nothing like harassment. We are doing our job. And if you call that as harassment, then I don't know what to say.
Joseph Annan is the Assistant Commissioner of the GRA in charge of enforcement at Accra Central. Former Finance Minister Seth Terkper is cautioning against listing struggling state-owned enterprises on the Ghana Stock Exchange. According to him, unless government revives those struggling SOEs, listing them on the Accra Bourse will not turn around their lost fortunes. Government plans to offload part of its shares in these SOEs on the capital market, but Mr. Terkper is warning against it.
I'm not against the listing of shares. No. If I were, we wouldn't put the government bonds on the market for Ghanaians to earn an income which would have been issuing less sovereign bonds if we had not collapsed the domestic bond market as we have done today. Because we're having no residents coming, to take our domestic bonds. The same lenders or equity funds that were taking our sovereign bonds. So I'm afraid, in short, what I'm saying, is that we should look to experience in doing divestitures in the past, and then we should look to financing models that have made some of the, SOEs promising and how to sustain them, and then make haste slowly in going to offload a balance sheet that is, looking positive only because you've offloaded loans to the taxpayer.
You heard former Finance Minister Seth Terkper. Now, the Association of Ghana Industries says government must do more to reverse the contraction of the industry sector. The appeal follows the release of data from the Ghana Statistical Service, which showed that the industry sector contracted by 1.9% in the second quarter of this year. Speaking to Joy Business, the Greater Accra Regional Chairman of AGI, Chonam Akbalu, said cost of credit and high utility tariffs are stifling the growth of the sector.
Ghana still remains among the countries that borrows in excess of over 25% per annum. And this in itself is a serious issue, because if you borrow at 25%, you're naturally unable to make profit, because you have to use your capital to continue to service the debts that you borrowed. And also compared to that is the fact that access to capital itself is difficult. If you go to most of the banks these days, I'm told, focus on using their money to buy treasury bills, because you're better off buying treasury bills than to lend the money to industrialists, which has all types of risks.
While women in the manufacturing sector say their limited knowledge about market opportunities is hindering their abilities to trade across borders. Despite the operationalization of the African Continental Free Trade Area, some women in industry are ignorant about its impact on their trading activities. Today on Business Journal, Love FM's Mona Lisa Frimpong explores the situation.
In the neighborhood of Odenoho Kwadaso, a community in the heart of Ghana's second commercial hub, Kumasi, Michelle Ayongen-Dasa runs a cosmetics factory. She refines and processes shea butter into skin and hair care products. Though she has clients abroad, her plans to increase exports are deterred by high shipping costs.
The major issue with trade within the continent is shipping. It costs more to ship 2 kg to Nigeria than to ship to the UK. It's that expensive.
Michelle has been attending training sessions organized by the African Continental Free Trade Secretariat in the Ashanti region of Ghana. The AFCFTA is the world's largest free trade area, bringing together the 55 countries of the African Union and 8 regional economic communities. One of Michelle's banes to realizing her export dream is the cost of production.
How are we going to compete with the others if Ghana opens up and I have a contract that I have to supply? I'm producing at a higher rate because even access to my funding is beyond 30%.
As a requirement for trading under the AFCFTA, goods must be 60% Ghana made. Fashion accessories company Gifted Hands sources its yarns and cords outside the country. Aisha Ababezi Akwete is CEO.
When you are manufacturing, most of the items that we use to manufacture, it's difficult to get them from here because we don't have raw material manufacturing companies based in Ghana.
Greenhouse farmer Olivia Amponsa Echampon needs financial assistance to operate an open house farm, but this may come at a huge cost.
What we really need for expansion is financial assistance, being able to secure vast land, and even if you cannot produce, the cost of the structure is very high. We have an improvised way for the greenhouse structure with the bamboo, the woody and the net.
Product certification and export documentation are the most meticulous processes in the export requirement. Businesses bemoan the difficulty in entering the international market and trading with ease.
But sometimes it's very difficult as a small scale to know your industry well, to know what are the certificates or the certification that you need in order to upgrade from maybe the small to medium or to the commercial.
In Ghana, among female business owners are semi-literate who bemoan limited access to information, custom regulations and procedure. Semi-literates like Vivian Awachi, a shoemaker for 17 years, cites literacy disparities as a major barrier.
Especially young school kakrani saying, "Want to hoshe." The end of the day, no omadi bema omwa omunim guafuka.
For Joy Business, Mona Lisa Frimpong reporting.
And we move to the commodities market this morning. Crude oil is selling at $93 a barrel. Gold went up by almost $5 and trading at $1,924 an ounce. And cocoa increased by $25 to open trading at $3,595 a ton. In the currency market, the cedi is going for 11 cedis, 55 pesos against the US dollar, and selling at 14 cedis, 60 pesos to the pound, and trading at 12 cedis, 40 pesos to the euro. And that's it for the Joy Business Report. I am Amisi Nyamiche Thompson.
She is. Yes, you'll be back tomorrow with more. Amisi, thanks for that.
Thank you, Kaja.
I've got a song for you.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the title?
It's called Wonder.
Okay, by who?
Mercy Chinwo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a powerful one.
Yes. I thought it would suit you, so enjoy, okay?
You seem to know me well, eh?
I bet you've been spending a lot of time here, so I've picked up a few pointers.
You never know what you know.
Until you know. More from Mami AC tomorrow on the 6 o'clock bulletin. Right now, though, Mercy Chinwo, Wonder. Yeah. Raymond, why are you looking at me so suspiciously? Good morning to you.
Good morning. I hope you are doing well today.
I am fantastically good. Yes. That was our inspirational song, brought to us by Duraplast Ghana Limited, producers of quality PVC and HDPE pipes and water tank. Where Duraplast goes, water flows.
And here's our Drive Safe campaign, brought to you by Joe News and Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota's superior quality. Please avoid all distractions. Keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel. Looks like there's a free flow of traffic today. It is not a holiday. Please, no excuses. Go to work.
You know how when you speak to some government officials yesterday, they say, oh, on Monday, we can speak to it. So by Friday, it's also a working day.
It feels like another holiday.
I mean, not necessarily, as in like public servants, right?
Yeah.
When I speak to some of them, they will project nicely to Monday. Yes. So weekend, though, they are starting.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, let's learn how to say it right. It's brought to us by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. Also, it's brought to us by Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either, I say either.
We learn a lot on Say It Right about how to properly use English words. But sometimes a lesson has to be repeated a few times so it can take root. One of my favorite words is behoves. B-E-H-O-V-E-S. Behoves. It means is the right thing to do or is one's duty to do. It's a gorgeous word. It originates from the Old English behoffian, which means useful or necessary. Synonyms include befit, beseem, be incumbent upon, be obligated to. Now, here's the important part. It behoves me to emphasize that you cannot say it behoves on. The word behoves must not be followed by the word on. That's very important, okay? It behoves us all to say it right. There you go. All right then, let's get through the news review brought to us by First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different, and Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough. What's in the headlines this morning?
I'll start with the Chronicle on the front page. Tanker Owners Union protest invasion of markets by Chinese. Also, Ekufuado tells developed countries, you are keeping our $88 billion and still call us corrupt?
Is that the 88 billion that the young musician was referencing? Because I saw a tweet by a young musician, it's Black Serif, right? So, yes, yeah. Who was saying that there is so much money being mentioned, he has not heard it before.
I guess it will be the 88 billion. But this has nothing to do with the reparation, because we know that the president also called for reparation, something that he's done or he did last year. He's repeated that call again.
So this is about illicit financial flows.
Exactly.
Out of Africa.
Out of the entire Africa. It's not just Ghana.
The young musician, Black Sheriff, is actually asking him, what will you use it for?
Valid question.
Anyway, now the Daily Graphic is reported this morning, reform UN Security Council, and that's President Akufo-Addo's cell, and every eligible voter will be captured, EC chair assures, and prioritize national interest, Dr. Abu Sakara, and Graphic digitalizes archives, 70 years national records documented.
That's
and
wonderful.
That is that's powerful. I remember you struggle. You go from library to library trying to get something. Probably a couple of years back, and you will struggle. Sometimes you have to use illegal means to get some of these things when they should be made available to everybody. And so sometimes when we make it available, it will solve some of the debates that we have today.
Absolutely,
it would resolve them. Some people would not have the temerity to even speak up and create and distort history if all of these things are made available for free.
Are these records publicly available? Can I tap my phone and get access to them?
Not yet.
We have friends at Graphic.
You will get something, yeah.
Okay.
But they should make you pay something before you access.
I don't mind. I'm not. It shouldnh be free. Obviously, they've done work to put this together.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, is it accessible? Can I pay a fee via Momo and get access to records?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, the Ghanaian Times reports, let's reform UN Security Council to conform to current global trends. That's a call by our president to other world leaders. And Occupy Jubilee House protest. Police clash with protesters, 49 arrested, but people would disagree. It wasn't exactly a clash.
The campaign is not called Occupy Jubilee House.
That's how the Ghanaian Times put it.
But that's not the name of it. Okay, all right.
Reflect on development agenda of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. That's according to the CPP. And take communications agenda setting seriously. Cabinet to MDAs.
Now, that's the first time I'm seeing the story in most of these papers. The story about the protests.
Yes, the Chronicle didn't capture it at all. At least not on its front page.
I didn't see on the front page of the graphic too. The Finder here equally has it has police arrest 49 suspects for unlawful assembly. That's how it captions it. And cabinet tax MDAs to be at the forefront of public discourse. And Africa's inclusion in G20 will speed up progress. So, as a bloc, we are included, not as individual countries. Perhaps a signal to us collectively to act together. Yeah. Anyway, but the Daily Guide equally has the 49 illegal protesters. Yeah.
All right. Here's a story I missed on the back page of the Ghanaian Times. 937 Apollo infections recorded in 4 regions.
You have recovered.
Take care of your eyes. I did not get Apollo, and I'm not getting Apollo.
Hey.
What is the stigma with conjunctivitis? I wonder.
No, there isn't actually. Just that people are afraid that I may get it and I might suffer a lot of things if I get it. So that's why you avoid the likes of people who say they've not gotten it.
Anyway, the online review is brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy. All right, so on myjoyonline.com this morning, Occupy Jubilee House derogatory captioning of presidency by organizers is unacceptable. Richard Ahiagba is the one saying that. There are more stories about Occupy Jubilee House. 49 arrested. Occupy Jubilee House. Where is IGP Dampare in all of this? Ghanaians quiz. Lots of stories there. At least 9 killed in highway ambush at Pusiga. That was a terrible story. We heard that yesterday. Details on myjoyonline.com. On citynewsroom.com this morning, every eligible voter will be captured, EC Chair assures. And let's see what's on CNN. There you go. Exclusive satellite images show increased activity at nuclear test sites in Russia, China, and US. These people... boom. All right then. So listen, let's get into this thing about what happened yesterday with the Occupy Jubilee House protest that didn't happen. At about 5:30 a.m., according to reports, 30 to 40 people. Now we know 49 people were arrested at 37. They had gathered there and they were arrested by the police. Eyewitnesses say about 500 odd police officers, all armed, picked them up, took them to the Greater Accra Regional Police Station. Now, I've been speaking to Ghana's Police Command, the Police High Command. I've been speaking to them about this. I've been trying to find out why this all happened. Now, the first thing I learned was that this was an operation carried out by the Regional Command. But eventually, High Command had to also get involved because it became an issue of national importance. But this is the genesis of it. So according to them, the protesters wrote, as per law, applying to go on their demonstration, to occupy Jubilee House. They wanted their demonstration to end at Jubilee House and then be there for a couple of days. The police said, that's a security zone, so no. You can't occupy a security zone for a couple of days. We can't let that happen, so no. You can go anywhere else. They made some suggestions, but basically no security zone. The protesters said, well, we disagree. So the police went to court. They applied for an injunction. Now, according to Police High Command, the original communication from the protesters stated that on this matter of protest, if you have any communication, please send it to our lawyers. And they named their lawyers, and that's Abraham Amaliba, etc.
right?
I thought it was a Tuguba.
Sorry.
Tuguba and Associates?
Forgive me, it's my
right?
my error. It's a Tuguba, not a Maliba. So, the police say, once they made the application, they served it on the named lawyers in the communication, right? Because they had communicated that if there's anything to do with this matter, communicate with our lawyers. So they did so. As we all know, the protesters said they had not been served, and so in the morning they congregated at 37. The police then arrested them. So I asked the High Command, why did you arrest them at 37? 37 is not a security zone. I was told that it was a preemptive move because those who were gathering there were gathering to march to a security zone. So they were arrested there. Now, what I know is that at some point there had to be intervention from the High Command, even though it was the regional police command that was doing all this. The IGP had to step in. There had to be an insistence that only one person be bailed instead of all 49 of them being put on bail. So only one person was put on bail, but all of them were released in the evening. And an arrangement has been made. The IGP is going to meet with them today at 10
So
a.m.
what are the charges?
Unlawful assembly. It will be unlawful assembly because according to the police, their assembly there was unlawful. So yeah, that's what I've learned from my communication with Police High Command on this matter.
Ideally, I mean, in all fairness, the statement that was issued at all times during the communication on this matter, even the justification, all came from the police social media handles. Are they also being done by the regional officers, or this is done by the national office? I thought we have been told that the communication has been centralized, that it's only the topmost level that engages in this one.
That is communication, yes.
Yes.
But
so
actual operations and activities are done by whichever, command is.
So
is
right from
relevant.
the beginning, when they are told them that the police file application to prohibit planned demonstration by Democracy Hub, it was done by the same source. So there's no doubt at all about who was actually leading this. It's except we are being told today that the indication that the police was going to file any application, subsequently the engagement to go and arrest them, were all done without the knowledge of the commander we are talking about here, which couldn't have been possible.
So,
you know that.
So Raymond, I don't want to misquote anybody.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that the actual arrests were done by the Greater Accra Regional Command.
The preemptive strike,
yes,
was done by the Greater Accra Regional Command. But every communication prior to that,
every communication will always come from.
I'm afraid, but you can't distinguish between the two.
With all due respect, the communication has been from the same source with the same person signing it. Right in communications on this one. Let me show you why it is the case. Let me show you all the letters.
Listen. Let us be clear. Let us not misinform.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that the operation was done by the Greater Accra Regional Command. The communication is done centrally, as we know, and has always been done centrally. No, please let me land.
Appreciate what you have
please
said.
Please allow me, so that it doesn't seem as if we are disagreeing, because I don't think we are. The operation was done by Greater Accra Regional Command. The communication is always done centrally. That does not mean that the Greater Accra Regional Command was commanded by National Police Command to carry out the operation. That's not what it means.
So
that's all I'm saying.
When it comes to issuing the statement, which was signed by the same Juliana Obeng prior to the protest, which is Accra Regional Command's PR, actually. When it comes to issuing a statement prior to the protest, it was done by National Command.
Yes.
When it comes to actual mobilization to go and arrest the people, it was done by the region.
It was always a regional command operation. The whole thing. The application was to the regional command. The application to go on a demonstration was to the regional command. Any decision to go and arrest anybody will be made by regional command.
So, you see, let's be fair in here. When you tell this to people who understand how that system works, they will laugh at you. Yes. This is the same man who told everybody recently that he's running the police like the standards that's supposed to be done elsewhere and all over the world. That is how they communicate and engage. He moved on to also tell everybody in this country that the standards they have deployed, which all Africans should learn from, is one that is centralized and engages in the same way. So when it comes to communication, some way, somehow, oh well, I mean, we are the ones in charge. But when it comes to actually going to arrest them, it was a different grouping and thinking on the ground to be preemptive. Really? I mean, see, let's when you engage in say blatant disrespect for people's rights, the best approach for a system that wants to be the standard for the entire continent is that you apologize and you make decisions in ways. But this let's separate the structures in a way that does not make us responsible.
You cannot.
Then you who is in charge of the police, has no business being in office today.
Absolutely.
It only shows that you are not in charge of the police in the first place. Come on.
We have guests joining us. Martin Kwebu is on the phone. Kofi Bentel as well. Both lawyers. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kojo. Morning.
Yeah. So
morning to Raymond and Mamavi.
Yeah. So several developments since yesterday, and I'm very interested to hear your views on this. We'll start with Martin, if that's okay.
Okay. Oh, yesterday was what? Black Thursday. Oh, yeah. Yesterday was a big retrogression in our march towards a better democracy. I can't believe it. The police were absolutely lawless. I mean, what was the basis for the arrest? People you sought to prevent from demonstrating at the Jubilee House. If you could gather 500 policemen to come and cause arrest, why wouldn't you provide security for them to demonstrate there? You see, the main point is that, you see, once the police say, they claim they've taken the case to court, then it didn't lie within their maps to do a preemptive strike. No, the matter you are talking about is before the court. You say you filed an application for injunction. So there is also an obligation on the police not to do anything to render the proceedings a nullity. So that's why the remedy would have been that, look, if they flout the application for injunction, and in law, I subscribe in this case to the view that once you are served, you have to stop, right? That's the school I belong to. They call it ex parte Moffat, and there are other cases that support it. There are other people in practice. When it's a big government project, like you see the E-levy one, they ignored it and went ahead. And we all know that usually the court will be slow to interfere. So when it's a big public matter, usually that principle doesn't appear to work in practice. But in this one, if there was evidence, you would say that it's likely a court would punish for contempt if you were served. So the police had to gather their evidence and then file an application for contempt, but not to arrest. That subsequent barefaced lie or wrong law that they are doing on lawful assembly is wrong. That unlawful assembly can't apply in this case. Could you why? Look at the Public Order Act. That was what both parties were using. And the procedure is instated there. You say they should amend their location, okay, the venue, etc. If they don't, the next thing under Section 1 of the Public Order Act, it says go to court. So if you've gone to court and somebody appears to be violating it, then you go and apply for contempt. So naturally, although there's also the other side of law and order. So if they were to do anything that was untoward, causing damage to property or begin to commit any offense, then that one you would arrest and say, look, you are damaging property, you are doing X, Y, Z. But this one, like they themselves admit, it's like they've just led themselves to the slaughter, preemptive strike. In which democracy, Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, the police have goofed. They've goofed. You see how Ghanaians were just too quick to loud IDP, Dampari, say, just because of Hassan North. One incident. You see the next time he's just retrogress our democracy. See how they beat Bridget Otu, Vanessa Boateng, and then lawyer Roxon. It is bad. Yesterday was just Black Thursday. So the police are wrong on the law. That preemptive strike doesn't apply here. It doesn't. If you want to arrest, the law says that unreasonable suspicion of what? Having committed an offense. Where is the reasonable suspicion? Where is the offense that they've committed? No. So the context of the court case nullifies everything the police sought to do yesterday. They were just acting lawlessly. Ghana Police Service was just lawless. IGP Dampari just lost it. It just showed that it's just, his initial showmanship. It was just a matter of time, and then he will show his colors that, look, he's working for corrupt Akufo-Addo. That's all that it was. Let me protect corrupt Akufo-Addo so that my position will also be protected. That's all that Dampare just sought to do. You think, no, when Ghanaians, I keep saying that when Dampare came, people were just shouting, hey, new sheriff in town, new sheriff. I said, I'll wait. I'll just wait. Now you see how the chips are falling. That's what it is.
Kofi, I want to bring this other aspect in. You know, the police from the very beginning said that Jubilee House is a security zone. So they were never going to go along with the plan of the protesters to go and camp there. They were never going to agree to that. So really, I mean, even though it looks like the thing has gone off the rails at this point, did the protesters also perhaps not take the best approach by insisting that they wanted to demonstrate at a security zone?
Well, Koyo, my view is that the right to protest is such a fundamental right that it is not anybody's business to talk about what place is a security zone or what place is not, as long as it is a public space. And I think there should be a different approach to that. And I'm speaking as somebody who is aware that if you go to a place like the White House or whatever it is, you don't go and protest in front of their gate. So I can understand that the seat of government or Jubilee House, they will say the security zone. But my view is that the citizen owns that space. So operationally, and I don't mean to advise the police, if you think it's a security zone and the person says, I'm going to demonstrate there, and it's a public space, which it is, then you go and put your men there, let them sit there, so that both of you will occupy that space, okay? And then people don't commit a crime, because if you commit a crime, that's a different matter. But there should be no space that is public, that is out of bounds to a citizen who owns that space. We need to understand this thing about, the rights of a citizen, what it means to be a citizen, inalienable rights, constitutions and constitutionality. We need to understand these things. People should not just think that, we have a right to give you this or not to give you this. These are God-given rights. Nobody is a Ghanaian more than anybody. And the rights of the citizen are above the rights of an office holder, including the president and including the IGP. So, it is a security zone, yes, but if it is my house, if it is a private space, if it is your house, you can exclude your perimeter from me coming there to do a demonstration. Okay, but I can stand on the street. If I'm disturbing in your house, you can take action against me. But if it is public space, you can't tell me it's a security zone. Then go and occupy that space. I will occupy whatever other space is left. And as long as I don't commit a crime, you should leave me. To that extent, therefore, it should be possible for people to sit in front of the Jubilee House in protest because it's public space, as long as they don't commit a crime. Okay, so in principle, as an activist, as a lawyer, I disagree with that designation of public space. And anyone saying I will not allow somebody or they will not allow somebody to use or be at that space for a protest. That right to protest in a public space is a fundamental right, and nobody should take it away.
Right. Now, the police also say that, look, they served the notice on the lawyers who had been identified by the protesters as the lawyers representing them on this matter of protest. Surely, from their perspective, that is good service. But tell us, what is legally good service and what isn't, Martin?
So when we unrealize, sometimes we try to communicate.
And one small comment.
Hello.
The White House here. Yes,
hello.
Yeah, can we hear from
Martin
Martin
first?
demonstrating
in front of the White House for centuries. So, I've been to White House. I've seen demonstrators there with my own eyes. Who says they don't?
Recently, it has been cordoned off since the Capitol Hill incident. So recently, it's been cordoned off. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you do at a distance. So that's what we've been talking about. So say, okay, maybe 50 meters or 100 meters, but you can't say it's an absolute no. For because a century, White House, just look, even apart from seeing it with my eyes, there you can see pictures. People, and they're driving a democratic such as ours. This is the time we need such protest. You see people in front of the White House. So if we also have to go through ours. Okay, so back to the service. Under the law, okay, usually you serve the person. But in this case, if police claim, I want to take a very practical, stance on this matter. Because you see, under the Criminal Procedure Act that we use, this particular one, we don't have an express provision that if the person says, oh, serve it on my lawyer, we don't have one. The one that's closed doesn't apply in this case. So let me not even go there. So we have the Criminal Procedure Act. Now, so it doesn't apply. Now you go to the Public Order Act. It also doesn't say so. There are other laws. They all don't apply directly in this case. Directly. And you know, for lawyers, we use court decisions as a reference point to advise. So I want to be practical here. If there is a letter in writing that serve it on our lawyers, let the police produce it. That's one. Then two, if they went and served Atuguba and Associates, okay, show the evidence. Look, Kojo, this is how it works. There are people who are called process servers. So or bailiffs. So just bailiffs simply. So when the bailiff goes to serve, there is a form he has to fill in, or call it a report. That is just one page. And then the registrar has to stamp it. So when this matter started, you know, because of the public interest of this thing, the police have lawyers. If their lawyers are up to scratch, you just rush to the registry. And trust me, because this is a very serious national matter. You know, even on a Saturday, the registrar would have come back to the office to show to get them the evidence. So to the extent that police haven't showed us evidence of service, we can't go with the police, because this is the other police service that as recent as how many years ago they killed 7 citizens in Asawasi and labeled them armed robbers. Killed another person in Kranja, labeled them an armed robber, innocent citizens. Botiano 9, just this year, killed 9 of our fellow citizens. You see, so a police service that is driven to killing innocent citizens recklessly. You see, and then I hear there's another one, Damangu, related to a certain minister. The young men were abducted because they stole money from the minister. So we are here to hear what's happening of it. So for a police service that's killing citizens, please, until I see the paper evidence that they serve the lawyers, we can't go with them. And they should know, this is basic. You should know that, look, the public doesn't really trust you. The public really doesn't trust you. So for things like this, where there should be documentary evidence, show it. So on that score, I can't go with the police service. They should know.
So in your view, if there is evidence that the lawyers were served, that would be good service.
Yes, because the basis is that they themselves said, yes, serve my lawyers. And as I said it would be good because I don't see any law directly prohibiting that. As I said, all the laws that come close, I don't want this to become a lecture. They don't directly apply here. So if you are the one affected and you get up and say, oh, go and give it to my lawyer, to be practical, because sometimes the law too must be practical. Until there is a decision saying that it is wrong, I would go with a practical solution. And sometimes you go to even the Supreme Court, this service thing, they do it. They do it. Look, you'll be a lawyer. I've been in cases. You'll be a lawyer in the matter. The thing should have been brought to you. You go and give it to your client. You go and then you want to raise it. Oh, my Lord, but the process shows that I'm the lawyer. How did you give it to the client outside the jurisdiction? They won't even mind you. So there's the practical aspect of it. So that's why they say that the life of the law is not logic, but it's experience. So there is that thing. So the police should have furnished that evidence. If they come now, it's too late, because we've already made the argument. They should have known that there is a trust deficit. So they should have gone for the evidence a long time ago, from Friday, when Oliver and Co started denying. That was when they should have quickly gone, even midnight. This type of thing, registrar and the bailiff would have come to give them the evidence if it was true.
Right. We must apologize to our audience. We are not bringing you the BBC News today because we're sticking with this conversation. It's very important. We're talking to Martin Kwebu and Kofi Bentel about the 49 people who were arrested yesterday before they could start the Occupy Julobi House protests. The police, the regional command picked them up and they were kept until evening when they were released, one of them on bail. Today at 10 o'clock, they'll be meeting with the IGP. But we're figuring it all out, trying to understand what happened, what went wrong, and what could have been better. Kofi, I noticed you had wanted to say something about this issue of good service. Do we still have Kofi Bento?
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, yeah.
Right. So I thought you were asking me the question about the
good service. Yes, I noticed you wanted to say something about that. Please go ahead.
Yes. I was simply going to say that, look, on every level, police is wrong on that. And we don't want to give a law lecture on radio, but the bottom line is that even if somebody tells you that this is my lawyer, people must understand this. You can have 100 lawyers. When the person says, Kojo is my lawyer, that may be general. If the person files a case, if I file a case in court, and I've told you already that Kojo is my lawyer, I can file a case in court and use a different lawyer. So the courts require that the lawyer on record, the one who appears for you in that particular matter, is your lawyer on that matter. So the police are wrong on so many levels, but just not to have a long, lecture on, radio, we are just trying to explain that. They couldn't have said, we serve the people you told us were your lawyers, okay, in this particular matter. You should serve the people who are their lawyers, who appear for them. However, they have a small defense because they would have represented some other person as their lawyer. Now, that defense, even though it is persuasive, is not conclusive. And like my colleague said, they have lawyers, and their lawyers can explain these things to them. All that being said, again, that point alone cannot override the fundamental human rights of citizens to protest. So when you put it all together, we all know that this is an excuse that the police were trying to use and basically proceeded to abuse the rights of these citizens. So on that specific issue, it has been canvassed, it has been explained. They were wrong, and they shouldn't have, on the strength of saying we serve the lawyers you mentioned, go ahead to abuse their rights the way they did.
Right. I mean, is there a way forward? The IGP is meeting with these the protesters today at 10 o'clock. But, I mean, the date on which they wanted to protest is passed. The venue they wanted to protest at is not available to them. So, I mean, is there really a way forward here? Or by the police actions, have they completely robbed these protesters of their rights? Martin?
Okay. Yeah, naturally, there should be a way out. Originally, yes, it was supposed to be yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? So the police can meet protesters half of the way, okay? So let's get a middle road. Yeah, and I will be going with them to go and support. Yesterday we went there. So what we should be looking at is that, like I mentioned earlier, can we have a solution in such a way that if some protesters would come up to a certain distance, so like the reason White House now called of up to a certain distance, but there should be a view so that when journalists come and they are covering the proceedings, you can see the Jubilee House in the background. That one is not negotiable. It can't be that Jubilee House is totally cordoned off. You can't get the cameras showing Jubilee House in the background. If that is the thing, then IGP Dampare is not up to scratch. He can't do this job. He can't. If he can't guarantee that we protest in such a manner that we have Jubilee House in the background. No, so you can negotiate. Okay, 100 protesters, maybe 50 meters away, 100 meters away, then here is the Jubilee House behind, and the protest will go on. The rest of the people, stay off maybe another distance. That should be read. It must happen. 2014, when the Occupy Flagstaff House guys were hours, they were sitting in front of Jubilee House, and the police protested them. So what has changed? We are expecting that we move on. We are expecting that we make progress, not retrogress. So there certainly should be a way out. It can't be a total blackout that protesters should go to Black Star Square. No. It must be Jubilee House. This country belongs to all of us. If President Akufo-Addo had led honestly, if he hadn't riddled himself with corruption, he himself on his own table, that fumigation contract between him and Just One Group, Zoom Lion, over 500 million Ghana cedis. If he hadn't done that, if he hadn't swerved Ejako, the former energy minister, and then took him out of the loop and asked Gabi to negotiate their marriage deal, that one that brought them a big embarrassment, the one they inflated the contract and then they were caught. If he hadn't done so, all these things wouldn't have happened. So these are ones that he is personally involved. Then there are those that of his ministers, his Leadapa's money, the other ministers. And where is OSP? Listen, we are still calling for a search of all the ministers. All the ministers, they must be searched. Because look, if Dapa had such money in her house, what do you think the rest of the ministers also will have? That would be more, especially those who control the purse of this country. So OSP has to search all of them. Let's recover all the money so that they're poor. Because look, this is a very serious matter. Over 3 million of our citizens live on less than $1.90 a day. That's maximum 24 Ghana cedis. Somebody says he gives his wife chop money 10 cedis a day. 10 cedis, 10 cedis may not even buy you a snack. But that is what somebody gives his wife or his family as chop money. And the Kufado and people are spending all this money. So as for this demonstration, look, IGP Dampare, if you to make sure that he really earns our respect, he must make this thing come on. He should reduce the numbers. But as for the demo, it has to come on. Ghana doesn't belong to Dampare and Kufado alone. No, it belongs to all of us, 32 million citizens. So we must negotiate that this demonstration comes on.
Kofi, I think I'll wrap with you. I mean, you have been on a demonstration that ended at Jubilee House. Back then it was Flagstaff House. I remember, when a few of the demonstrators stepped out of line and they got arrested. I saw you jump into the vehicle with them to accompany them, when they were arrested. So there are some who suggest that, look, the police are only being consistent. That if it has not been approved that you demonstrate in a certain way, the police just cannot allow for you to do it.
No, that's wrong. And we need to continue to hit that point until it sinks into the heads of the people we employ, whether we put them in uniform or we put them in Flagstaff or Jubilee House. It is wrong for you to try to step on the rights of citizens who pay you, who put you in office, and tell them they cannot exercise a fundamental right to protest us and give you feedback about what they feel about your governance. So the president is wrong. The ministers who are resisting this are wrong. The IGP is wrong. The police is wrong. I am somebody who is normally on the side of the police. And it's regardless of the fact that they have beaten me before and we've had all these scuffles, and we have all our issues. But I say Ghana police is not one of the, bad ones, at least in the sub-region. But once in a while, they make these terrible mistakes. And usually it is because they deploy their force in the protection of the politicians in office. When you do that, you lose the people. When you lose the people, the politicians will use you and abuse you. You need to have the backing of the people. So I speak to everybody who is in police, especially in leadership, that don't lose the people. Do not lose the people on the specific issue. There will never be a day when the public space is not space that you can protest at. And it will never be right for the police to try and impose on any demonstrator a particular space they should go and demonstrate at. So the Jubilee House is not out of bounds. What they can do is what we have said. If people tell you we are going to protest at the Jubilee House, go and cordon off a portion of the area. Put your men there and make sure they can go there. But do not stop them and say you cannot go there. That is not your right. It is not for you to say, I am going to grant you permission or not grant you permission to go there. It is our right, which is guaranteed in the Constitution, to go there. But we don't have a right, for instance, to go and commit crimes there. So we can be there, not in Independence Square or any other place. The only way forward is to obey the law. And it's for the police to also obey the law. Just let people protest, let them know where their rights and limits are, and let them stay within it. If they cross those rights or cross those limits, then you can arrest them. And even that, do it according to law. And if we all obey the law, we'll be better off. Ironically, when they do these things, they give extra life to these demonstrations. I remember when we were doing Doom Summer Stop. I was the main lawyer and I was the main organizer. Okay, we were just going to march a short distance from A to B. And we kept getting resistance from police, resistance from chiefs, resistance from the university, resistance. Every day there was new resistance. Each day you give resistance, you give extra life to the demonstration. We have one of the biggest demonstrations ever. And when they stopped us from going to Jubilee House, that was the news. Okay, when I jumped into that car, if you arrest somebody, do that thing as a matter of law. This business of thinking you are going to protect the people in power today and you are going to breach the law to do that in defense or in protection of whatever you are doing, these politicians have no allegiance to anybody or loyalty to anybody. They only want to protect themselves. And so if you have any office, know that that office is a public office for use for the defense and for the benefit of the citizens of this country, not for anybody. So for me, the way forward is allow them to go and have their demonstration. You can put 1,000 men there to make sure they do not commit any crime or do anything that is unlawful. So basically for me, that is it.
I'm going to push you for a quick yes or no. The protesters intend to return today. Will you advise them against it?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Activists are the best of our kind. They should go ahead and demonstrate. It is for our good.
Okay. Martin, quick yes or no from you. Same question.
No, I'll not advise them against it.
I thank you both for your time with us this morning. Martin Kwebu and Kofi Bentil, both very well-known Ghanaian lawyers, speaking on the issue of the arrests of about 49 people yesterday before they could start the Occupy Julobi House demonstration. Ray.
If I take the view that the conduct of the police is terrible, it's not in tandem with the laws of this country, what happens to the police? If I take the view that the police misconducted themselves yesterday and actually acted not in tandem with the laws of this country, should I sue them? Will there be an independent commission that's not looking into rumors or idle gossip, but rather spending quality time reviewing a system that allows people pre-protest time merely standing at and they reach the point. You've heard the story of that basketball player, right? A gentleman in a Marcus Garvey shirt, prepared to go play basketball, who was equally bundled as part of the people who were who were to be arrested and added to the team because the shirt was black or red. So at the time, you in your black shirt right now would have been, of course, what you're wearing also kind of looks like
people
military.
Speaking to Maxwell Agbagba when they were picked up.
Yes, so you could have been easy target for a protest that is yet to begin. So that's what I'm asking. If it is the people's wish, we pay the police, we put it together, we actually give them arms, we give them powers in the laws that we have given them. If we insist that they have flouted these laws, who will crack the whip on them? Will they be decent enough to show that heads must roll in that institution, to show this cannot be repeated? But this is the Republic of Ghana. We have not shown examples of that happening anyway. And see, I think that we are getting to a level where most of us agree on this one. Because I've seen key MPP members like the Director of Communications equally condemn the act. And he said that the police had no business touching the people. He disagreed with the naming of the demonstration, which is to me a tangential point. But the substantive matter of the arrest and the engagement that happened, he condemned it too. So who are the defenders of the police in this particular act? And if we are against the conduct, can we hold them accountable for it?
Right.
The officers can be named individually. Their command can be established, and it's not a zoo. Can we insist that these people are taken on so that it's not repeated? This does not even require a commission to go into.
Absolutely.
It's a very direct one. Because we've seen these things happen. Tomorrow, you may be told, but for the videos we had there, that it didn't happen at all. And Latif's incident comes to mind 100%. So if we are going to have lawless police, then who will police the laws?
Absolutely. So, recently when the IGP appeared before the committee that was probing the incident in Parliament, he marched all his command, his men, and to show that, they support his leadership and he was in charge and he was in control. One of the things he said at that appearance was the fact that he had learned from previous IGPs, the mistakes, the challenges, and he's worked on it. He gave us all the impression that this was a better leadership than what we had experienced in the past. And I think yesterday was an absolute failure because we've heard from the lawyers, we've heard from lots of people. I mean, you can't say that you're preventing a certain act that even with the injunction, it is not something that has even been granted to you. This is an application that has not even been moved. So if somebody, you think that somebody is going to do something, that's intelligence you've picked up, right? And I think Martin and
the
Kofi
same
Bentil
route
said
of communication was telling them, don't go there.
Exactly.
Don't you dare go there.
And if you have really learned from 2014, because you gave us the impression that you've learned from the challenges of previous leaders of the police, then you would know, or you would have known that in that instance, that demonstration that was just referred to, Occupy Flagstaff House, the people were actually eventually allowed. So there was a lot of back and forth, but eventually they were allowed. So how is this an improvement of 2014? I think we should think about it. How is this an improvement? Yesterday's incident, an improvement of 2014. That's where I think this was a total failure of leadership, and we cannot distinguish that command was different and communication was different. I think that's just the simple place that I'm coming from. Everything should be on the leadership. That's it. He went to Parliament and he told us that he was in charge. So you can't now come and tell us that this was a regional command operation. We don't even need it. It's not necessary for us.
All right. Now, for me, I think yesterday 500 police officers, according to eyewitnesses, turned up with guns to stop 49 people before they could even start a protest. Now, maybe we should pay attention to this. If tomorrow 5,000 people turn up to protest,
would there be enough men?
All right. So maybe the police need to start thinking that the more you try to suppress something, the worse you make it. And it will get to a point where you will not be in a position to impose your control over people who are exercising their rights. We'll be talking more about this and other things on the Super Morning Show. Stay with us. We're back after these.
Five women were shot dead in the car.
Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is
From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Want to feel energized for more? Fuel up with Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP high performance products from Goyle. Our high grade fuel comes at no extra cost but with more power. And our Diesel XP, it's low in sulfur, making it an eco-friendly option for your vehicle. Experience high performance and quality with our products. Available everywhere. Choose Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP for an energizing driving experience. Goyle. Good energy.
Are you a corporate organization, e-commerce business, individual or student looking for a trusted courier company where you can track your package and receive SMS alerts to keep you posted? At IAS FedEx, we move your documents and parcels with care to the destination of your choice. With offices across the nation, we happily deliver your package to your office or the comfort of your home. With the assurance of safety and affordability giving you peace of mind, IAS FedEx has your package in good hands. Call us on +233 501 605,000 or +233 501 631,000. IAS, licensee of FedEx.
Your search for a distinctive university to attend is now over. I introduce you to Heritage Christian College, located at Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium, affiliated to KNUST and UCC and accredited by the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission.
The university offers Bachelor of Business Administration programs with options in accounting with computing, marketing, accounting, human resource management, business information technology management, entrepreneurship and technology innovation, Bachelor of Science courses in information technology and information security, nursing, and a Bachelor of Theology. We offer student entrepreneurship training with financial support.
The entry qualifications include WASI, SSCE, GBCE, HND, and diploma in relevant fields. Mature entrants can also come if they are 25 years and above.
We also offer 12-month Master of Science programs in accounting and taxation, accounting and finance, and human resource management.
Contact us on 0547 777 731.
Heritage Christian College, a university educating compassionate entrepreneurial leaders.
It's time to help the kids with their math.
Oh, Angie, I have to quickly rush to Zenith Bank before they close. You know someone stole my card and I have to go block it.
Kwesi, you are going to sit in all that traffic. When there's an enhanced Z Mobile Ghana app, just download the app and instantly chat with Zenith Bank to have your card blocked right from here.
Oh, really? Okay. I also have to schedule the bill payment. I'll be right back.
Hey, Kwesi, you are not going anywhere. With the enhanced Z Mobile Ghana app, you can schedule payment as well.
Hey, Z Mobile here, Z Mobile there, Z Mobile everywhere. Then let me download it there. Yeah, Nana, come here for studies.
Live life in the easy lane with the enhanced Z Mobile Ghana app. Do more transactions on the go. Buy data, change PIN, set travel notifications, initiate cash withdrawals at any Zenith Bank ATM without a card. You can even log in with your fingerprint or your face. Download the Z Mobile Ghana app from the App Store or Play Store today. Z Mobile, easy does it. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
He's up bright and early, serving your premium morning radio show. The Morning Man. It's the Morning Man, Kojo Jackson.
Them crazy. We gonna chase those crazy ballets out of town. Chase those damn crazy. Chase those crazy ballers out of town. Still a little bit step, stop, step till you don't stop. To let up and get it. Start a little, 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 little dip. Start let up, stop, stay to the dip.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best. On Joy 99.7
Brainwash
FM.
education to make us the fools. It rich you reward for our love. Telling us up to God above. We gonna chase those crazy.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Chase those
Coffee in your
crazy
cup.
bumpers.
Enjoy on the set. The
Chase
Super
those
Morning Show is
crazy
always the
ballers
best.
out of the
On
yard.
Joy 99.7 FM.
You've started your small business and have all these big dreams, but then reality strikes and there are so many things to do at once. What you need is the Ejapa account from Fidelity Bank. The Ejapa account gives your business a boost. It comes with a range of payment and cash collection options such as GHQR, mobile money collection, and mobile teller cash collection. You will also enjoy prompt FX supply, competitive interest rate on loans, and free annual insurance cover of up to 48,000 Ghana cedis for your business, plus a waiver on service fees. It's time to do good business with Fidelity Bank.
Dial *776*0# or visit www.fidelitybank.com.gh to sign up for a Fidelity Ejapa account today, because together we are more. Terms and conditions apply.
Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project or demand, choose Syntex tank. Syntex tank, stress-free. Syntex tank, reliable. Syntex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244 335 168, Kumasi 0505 555 666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
deal with that. We are told there is supposed to be a meeting with the IGP at 10 a.m. today between the organizers and the IGP. We'll bring you all the details as they unfold. Later on the Super Morning Show, we're talking about salt. The only extractive industry here in Ghana that is Ghanaian owned. Electrochem being the company at the center of that. We're going to learn a little bit more about why salt is important, why it seems to be the only extractive industry that is owned by Ghanaians, and what we can do to ensure that we can have even more Ghanaian presence and ownership in our industries across the economy. All right, we're talking about that later on the Super Morning Show. But before we get into all of that good stuff, I hope you've been listening. We've already talked to Martin Pebu and Kofi Bento. They are of no doubt that the police are on the wrong side of the law on this matter when it comes to the protest. More later.
Joy, 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 sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy, joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on your radio, go for some joy in the morning on the Super Morning Show.
Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
And at Fidelity Bank, September is Sustainability Month. As part of our Sustainability Month, we're organizing a blood donation exercise. So join Fidelity Bank's blood donation on September 22nd, which is today, at the Rich Head Office car park. So today happening at the Rich Head Office of the Fidelity Bank at the car park is a blood donation exercise. Make a difference, believe with us, and let us save lives. Visit the car park at the Fidelity Bank office at Rich Towers and donate today. Please add that to what you're doing this Friday.
All right, well, exciting news for Fan Yogo fans. Fan Yogo is back, and as you know, Fan Yogo is good for you. Rest assured, the texture and taste has been restored to bring you ever refreshing Fan Yogo, which will get you reminiscing about your blasts from the past. So whether it's the classic strawberry or the exciting new mango passion, Fan Yogo is here to refresh and quench you on the go. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just grab a Fan Yogo now to relive your best moments of the good old days. Hashtag Fan Yogo is back. Fan Yogo, so cool, so good.
And the Sukasa or Grandson Community's affordable luxury housing project is rolling out its affordable housing units. So you'd get a 3-bedroom unit with an outhouse. Starting price $97,500 USD or its prevalent city equivalent, and the 4-bedroom units also with an outhouse. Starting price for that is $195,000 USD or its prevalent city equivalent. They offer you various convenient payment options, and the projects are presently at East Legon Hills and Ayi Mensa. You can find Sukasa, the office at the Lagos Avenue in East Legon. Call them on 0302 960865 or send a WhatsApp to 055 369 7886 and make all the inquiries. You can also reach them via email at info@sukasa.com.gh and on social media. The handle is Sukasa GH. Sukasa, building on trust.
Now, Toyota Ghana has unveiled an irresistible offer on the dynamic Starlet, the robust Hilux, and the powerful Fortuner diesel. When you make the decision to buy any of these, you get an entire year of complimentary servicing. All right, this is a golden opportunity, but it won't be available forever. So go to their showrooms in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Tamale, Takwa, and Takrade, or just call 0302 910 204. You can buy on credit through special arrangements with their finance partners. Toyota, superior quality.
Now, when you buy your Toyota or any other vehicle for that matter, you've got to maintain it. So I'm giving you a specially formulated quartz engine oil with age resistance technology. I'm recommending it so that you can take care of your new car or your vehicles. It's actually a breakthrough innovation that ensures optimal performance for your engine and improves protection against mechanical wear by up to 74%, even under extreme temperatures and pressure. So for your vehicle, please choose Quartz from Total Energies. Choosing Quartz is choosing the engine oil that keeps your engine running efficiently and effectively. Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer.
Now the Yatisu Loans promotion has been reloaded and extended to the end of September, 29th of September 2023. This is what happens when I'm surrounded by my enemies. All right, so listen, go to any of Societe Generale Ghana's 42 networked outlets or just call 0302 214 314 so you can take advantage of the Yatisu Loans promotion reloaded to pay off those bills, pay those school fees, start building that dream home, whatever it is you've always dreamed of doing. It ends on the 29th of September. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you.
And the ICAG, that's the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, the luncheon for the 60th anniversary, the presidential luncheon, is just next week, Thursday, 28th of September. Do you have your ticket yet? Well, the venue, Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra. Guest of honor, Michael Mensah, Deputy CEO, Development Bank Ghana. The special guest speaker, Dr. Felix Anyara, Executive Chairman, Holy Trinity Medical Center. And to register, the rate is 1,200 Ghana cedis, and you've got to do so if you haven't yet. Just visit the website icagh.org to register, or you can call 0243 551 788 or 0208 920 373. Get your ticket reserved, and you can also call these numbers if you want to sponsor. ICAG Presidential Luncheon is not just a lunch, but a great platform for business networking and nurturing great partnerships, so don't miss it. Proudly sponsored by PwC, Deloitte, KPMG, EY, BOG, GCB, Cocoa Board, Diona Noed International, Obsidian, Ashana, Vivo Energy, ACCA, SIC Priority Insurance, Mazes, MTN, VRA, Nafas Aaron Ventures, Casa Preco Enterprise Group, Total Family Health Organization, Media Partners, Graphic News Plus, and the Multimedia Group.
Now, if you're looking for a convenient way to maintain your Renault vehicle without compromising on work or spending time with your loved ones, then you need the Renault Ray by Premium Motors Limited. It's your new mobile van mechanic. Experience the convenience of Renault Ray at your preferred location with no extra cost. You get to pay the same price just as if you visited their workshop. From oil change to brake inspection and battery replacement, among others, they've got your Renault vehicles covered. Book your appointments with Renault Ray on 055 958 6412.
Now let's talk about Heritage Christian College. That's the university set up to provide a missing link in tertiary education. They're affiliated to KNUST and accredited by GTech. Here, the degree programs that they offer, they have BBA programs with options in accounting with computing, accounting, marketing, human resource management, and business information technology management. Also BSc nursing, BSc information technology, BSc information security, and BA theology. Now they have 12-month specialized master's degree programs as well in accounting and taxation, accounting and finance, and human resource management. They have professional courses. I'm talking about ICA, CIMG, CIHRM, ICM UK, as well as media short courses. What makes them unique, as we tell you every day, is the entrepreneurship training. It comes with financial support. They have the one student, one laptop policy with terms and conditions, affordable and flexible fee structure, and scholarships. To enter, you need a WASI or ABCE or GBCE, also HND or diploma, and you can also enter the university as a mature student, but you must be 25 years and above. Dial star 789 star 300 hash for online serial number and visit hcuc.edu.gh to apply. Find Heritage Christian College in Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium, or call them on 020 229-8399 or 0547-777-731. Heritage Christian College, a university training compassionate entrepreneurial leaders.
All right, so don't forget, you still have a little bit of time left to get in on the Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited's back to school promotion. All right, 10 to 15% off all school items like textbooks, pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and so much more across all branches in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, and Cape Coast until the 31st. of October. So if you want to know more, call 0302 764 101 or 0302 764 209. You can also email info@kingdomgh.com or just go to the website kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions apply.
And if you're looking for a freight forwarding company to handle both your inbound and outbound shipment, well, talk to IAS FedEx. Here's what they offer: air freight, sea freight, be less container load or full container load, customs clearance and documentation. They have international operations linking more than 200 countries, supported by extensive domestic networks in all key markets, and they offer a range of fast and direct freight services to suit your needs. They also have dedicated staff who have in-depth knowledge, and they will take care of you. IAS FedEx also pre-finances freight pickups up to an agreed threshold for their client. Terms and conditions applicable. Please call them now and get free consultation on international freight services and customs clearance processes. Here are numbers to call: 050-160-5000 or 050-163-1000. With IAS Ghana, your freight is firmly secured.
All right then, so listen, let's get straight into the Joy Sports Center, which is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. Allianz Life Insurance, we secure your future. 1xBet, your reliable bookmaker. And DStv, it's your moment. All right, well, it looks like El Giorgio is joining us right now. Yeah. El Giorgio.
Hello, Kojo, how you doing?
We're great over here. How are you?
Of course, let's get into the Sports Center. I can see we need a lot of time today on the show, but it's going to work out. So coming up at the Sports Center this morning, the new Europa League season commenced as three-time UEFA Cup winners Liverpool mounted another comeback to get off to a winning start in Group E.
To make use of set pieces, and it's Flaka with a stunning strike. A goal to stun Liverpool on their return to the Europa League. And Darwin Núñez has quite brilliantly picked out the corner of the goal to get Liverpool level. Gravenberg, what a cross that is! And it gets the finish it most definitely deserved from Luis Diaz. Mo Salah in, it's opened up for Mo Salah. And Liverpool's most reliable source of goals in Europe has another to make absolutely sure all 3 points tonight.
Yes, Liverpool got there in the end. Brighton lost on the first night out in Europe. And there were some high-scoring games with Ghanaian in the mix. We'll tell you about last night's story shortly. We have a preview to tonight's Europa Conference League games, the Ghana Premier League and major European leagues to come. Also ahead, the Saudi Crown Prince has 10 words for critics who have accused Saudi Arabia of sports washing.
What do you say to the people who charge that that's part of sports washing, that you're trying to use all of that to somehow improve or somehow affect your image in the
world? Well, if it's sport washing going to increase my GDP by 1%, and then I will continue doing sport washing.
You're okay with that term?
I don't care. I have 1% growth of GDP from sport, and I'm aiming for another 1.5%. Call it whatever you want. We're going to get that 1.5%.
Yeah, we have more on Mohammed bin Salman's interview with Fox News. But let's start this morning from Europe, because this Black Star scored an important goal and the first goal for his new club.
It's the big better end product from him. That's not a bad cross, and Kudus knocks it in. West Ham are level. 66 minutes gone, and the Hammers have the breakthrough at last. Mohamed Kudus leads the celebrations, but did it go in off the TSC defender last? Follow the keeper. Oh, it's in! And this time Kudus has got the goal. What a full debut it's turning out to be for him. West Ham have turned it around here in a matter of minutes.
Yes, Mohamed Kudus scored as West Ham came from behind to beat Serbian side Baka Topola 3-1 in the opening game of the Europa League group campaign. Topola opened the scoring through Petar Stanic. Kudus was in the mix for the leveller. His presence at the back post was enough to force Nemanja Petrovic to bundle inside Benrahma's cross into his own net. Then Kudus scored his goal soon after nodding in a James Ward-Prowse corner through a crowd into the far corner, and substitute Thomas Tuchek headed home for that third goal for West Ham. So how does it feel then to score your first goal at your new club?
Yeah, really, really good. Like I said, I'm here to help the team. And as you have seen today, just did my best for the team, and then hopefully we got the 3 points.
How's your relationship developing with the team and with David Moyes? What instructions is he giving you in the role that he wants you to play?
Like you've seen, I've been here for a short time, but it feels like I've been here for a long time already because everyone around the team helps me a lot. They make me feel like a family already, and then I just follow the instructions from the coach, and then
Safe to say you're enjoying your time at West Ham so far?
Yeah. You know, the most important thing is the team. We're winning, so we keep building on that, and then focus on the next game.
Mohamed Kudus there. West Ham manager David Moyes was impressed with his performance as well.
Kudus, I thought, started the game very well. In the opening 20 minutes, he started bright. I thought he faded a little bit like the team did after that period. But came up with important goals when it didn't. I couldn't see where we were getting the goals from at that time, so really pleased for him.
David Moyes there. Elsewhere, Tariq Lamptey's Brighton were stand by Greek heavyweights AEK Athens, and Liverpool came from behind, of course, to beat Lask. With more on the round of the Europa League games last night, here's Paul Serres.
Liverpool came from behind to beat Lask Linz 3-1 as they made a winning start to their Europa League campaign. Second half goals from Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz and Mohamed Salah gave Jurgen Klopp's side the points after Florian Flecker had given Lask a first half lead. Elsewhere, Brighton were stunned on their European debut, beaten 3-2 at home by AEK Athens. The former Everton fullback Djibril Sidibe gave AEK an early lead before a penalty from João Pedro levelled things up for the Seagulls. Mijat Gastinovic re-established the lead for the visitors, again cancelled out by João Pedro from the spot. The Argentinian forward Ezequiel Ponce scored a late winner for the Greek side. In the Europa Conference League, Aston Villa lost 3-2 in their opening group match at the Polish side Legia Warsaw.
Right, Saudi Arabia Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman says he does not care about accusations of sports washing. The Gulf Kingdom has been accused of investing in sport and using high-profile events to improve its international reputation, but the Crown Prince was adamant at his latest interview with Fox News. Football reporter Bani Yasmin sat through the interview and has more.
Well, in an interview with the American TV network Fox News, he said he doesn't care about the term. If sports washing is going to increase my GDP by 1%, he said, then we'll continue doing sports washing. He went on, I have 1% of growth from sport and I'm aiming for another 1.5%. Saudi Arabia's footprint in sport has expanded rapidly in recent years. Its public investment fund, whose head is bin Salman, owns Newcastle United and has paid huge sums to attract superstar footballers. It also launched the lucrative Live Golf.
Yeah, the BBC's Bani Yasmin there. Now, the football weekend begins with the Europa Conference League games, and the major European League kicks in side by side. So Haruna Mubarak has a wrap of key games to keep an eye on.
After scoring on his first start for West Ham in Europe, Mohamed Kudus hopes to be handed another opportunity by manager David Moyes as West Ham travel to face Liverpool at Anfield. Chelsea take on Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge in search of their second win of the season. Fellow stragglers Manchester United play away to Burnley, while Manchester City host Nottingham Forest at the Etihad. But the top liner is at the Emirates, where Arsenal face Spurs in the North London derby. There is also a derby in Spain at the Metropolitano Stadium, where Real Madrid come up against Atletico Madrid. Barcelona take on Celta Vigo. In the Italian Serie A, league leaders Inter face Empoli. AC Milan play at home to Verona and Juventus are away to Sassuolo. Fresh from their Champions League win over Manchester United, reigning Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich welcome Bochum to the Allianz Arena, while Dortmund, who lost to PSG in midweek, take on Wolfsburg.
Haruna Mubarak there with a wrap of games to look forward to. Now, back home action is expected across league centres on day 2 of the 2023-2024 Ghana Premier League. Asante Kotoko hope to return to winning ways after their goalless draw with Hearts Lions on match day 1. They travel to BBNE for a clash with Gold Stars. Kotoko head coach Dr. Prosper Nate-Ogum wants more from his men.
I'm happy about the quality we have in the team. All that we need to, the individual players need to do is to be more committed to the approach towards the game. I mean, every game is a big game for Kotoko. Every team that can plays with Kotoko gives more than 100%, and this is how it's going to be throughout the 34 games. So it's a good eye opener for the newcomers, and for the old guys, it tells them that they need to lead the fight for victory.
Dr. Prosper Natiogum, head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, also at the Cross Sports Stadium. Hearts of Oak remain keen to bounce back from that defeat to Real Tamale United as they welcome in Sotraman. Now, the Phobians signed over 8 players in the transfer window with notable names like Gladson Awako and Robert Ado departing. Head coach Martin Koopman is calling for patience.
I think it is a young team, a new team, and we have a lot of expectations of them. Inside we say a lot of things, but outside we careful to say something because it's a young team and you never know what's happened. On Sunday I think it will be not easy because we play at home. And
yeah, we'll see how it goes for Accra Hearts of Oak. Now there's 6 more games to look forward to around the weekend. Of course, Razak Musbao has a wrap.
Bafokotano will hope to hit the ground running at home as they welcome Real Tamale United to the Sunyani Coronation Park. Meanwhile, at the Nana Ajiman Bedu Park, Mediama will seek to return to winning ways against Ediana Stars. Then Bechem United will take on Dreams FC at the Nana Fosu Giabo Park. Now Nations FC will lock horns with Samatex at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Then Karela United will face Brekum Chelsea in Tamale, while Heart of Lions will host Great Olympics in Sogakope.
Razak Musbao there. That's it for the Joy Sports Centre. Kojo Mamavi, handing over to you. Just to remind you of this game plan coming later this afternoon. You want to join the boys for it. And MotoGP heads to India. That's your sport.
And thanks a lot, George Adegenia, with the Sports Centre live from Manchester in the UK. It's 2 minutes after 8. Usually we'd be bringing you the Joy Business Minute. Unfortunately, we don't have it today, but the Joy Business Minute brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you, and Anointed Electricals, the generator experts. Now, Anointed Electrical Engineering Services Limited is into sales of ultra-silent generators from 5 kVA to 2,500 kVA. They also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generators. So if you have a generator that needs servicing, you know where to take it. Anointed Electricals. They also rent generators as well. So if you have a big event, you need a generator for a special occasion, talk to Anointed Electricals. They're in East Legon. You can find them on the Lagos Avenue Road opposite Tom Rick Hotel in Tema, on the Tema General Hospital Road, Community 9, just after the overhead, and at Odoko. That's where the big head office is, at number 77 Anointed House of the Odoko Malam Road, Accra. They have branches all over. Nationwide, really. So look for Anointed Electricals, the generator expert, and talk to them. Here's a hotline number to dial anytime: 0243 480 334. That's 0243 480 334. Anointed Electricals, the generator expert. So this morning we've served so much information. Now we need to take a little breather and bring you the Nestle Nutrition Line, which is brought to you by Nestle. Nestle offers good food for a good life.
Need to taste and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo all-in-one for you. It's so milky, I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids all in one. It's truly milky and rich in calcium. Milo, energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
This is Nestle Nutrition Line. Nestle Nutrition Line is a public service program from Nestle Ghana Limited. Nestle Nutrition Line offers tips on good food for a good life. Now to your presenter.
Good morning. Welcome to the sweetest corner of the day. This is Nestle Nutrition Line. I'm Jackie Ankra, also known as Na Ajelisoa. I hope you're well. I hope life is treating you kindly. And I hope you're doing incredible things with your life and your health. Previously, we discussed what the eyes say about our health and recommended an eye examination, especially if you haven't had one in a long time. Today, we're going to begin a talk on what happens during an eye exam. An eye exam involves a series of tests to evaluate your vision and check for eye diseases. Your eye doctor is likely to use various instruments, shine bright lights at your eyes, and request that you look through an array of lenses. Each test during an eye exam evaluates a different aspect of your vision or eye health. It is important to have an eye exam because it helps detect eye problems at their earliest stage when they are most treatable. Regular eye exams give your eye doctor a chance to help you correct or adapt to vision changes and provide you with tips on caring for your eyes. In terms of when to have an eye exam, it depends on age and risk. Children should have their eyes examined by their pediatrician and before going to class 1. They should have a comprehensive eye exam done to detect any vision issues that could affect their learning. Adults 40 years and over should have eye examinations every couple of years. This is all that time will allow us for today, but I'd like to thank you for tuning in this and every weekday morning. We appreciate your time and your feedback. So do please let us know what you're thinking and how you feel so we can work together for a healthier, longer, happier life. 0302 517 020 or 0302 211 880. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Toll free 0800 12 0001. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to midnight. Weekends and holidays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. To WhatsApp, SMS or call, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The following numbers: 0593 845697, 0593 845649, 0593 845708. You can also email consumerservices@gh.nestle.com. Enjoy this beautiful day and don't forget to do something incredibly remarkable with your life. Go out and shine. Bye.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo all-in-one for you. It's so milky, I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids all in one. It's truly milky and rich in calcium. Milo, energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
Wake up, good morning, good morning.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
It's definitely the best breakfast show in town, and today we had to serve you the Nestle nutrition line a bit late because we know that this is the time that you need it.
Yes. You know, we and I'm sending shout outs to Jackie Anka, you know. You know Jackie Anka and Mama B, they have something in common.
We do. But for the Nestle nutrition line, you should call her Na Ajilisua.
Now we combine the names. You know, I've listened to this since for a very long time. If I say since my child, people think I'm a young man.
Oh, you are. You're such a baby. So thanks to Nestle for bringing us the Nestle nutrition line. It's brought to you by Nestle. You know, Nestle offers good food for a good life. Time for us to bring you the chaotic shouts, the birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by MTN.
Everywhere you go.
Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
As a partner, you have to say that softly. As close as a partner. Franco Trading Enterprise.
Still phone papa. You know that one I can say the way I want. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, so should I start this?
Yes, please go ahead.
Only one birthday wish today, and it's to a very distinguished economist. You will know him, right? He is currently the director of the Institute for Statistical, Social and Economic Research. I'm talking here about Professor Peter Corte. Today is the distinguished birthday of the distinguished man in this case. You should be very happy.
Oh, yes, I am. Mr. Peter Corte is such a wonderful... Professor, let me not take that out. Such a wonderful person. And on this day, we wish you the very best. Enjoy your birthday.
Super economist.
From your wife and your children as well.
Yes, and from me too. Why are you leaving me? Why are you leaving me out?
Okay. All right.
And from everybody here.
All right.
We wish you a very wonderful birthday, Prof.
Absolutely. It's also our OT region correspondent, Peter Senu's birthday.
Yes.
All right. So, Peter, enjoy your birthday today. This one says, kindly wish happy 25th birthday. My one and only general manager, Miss Irina Ashoko Akrong of Global View Consult Travel and Tour. 6 years of dedicated service to the company is much appreciated. We love her for all her efforts, time, and love she has dedicated to the growth of the company. It's coming from Frank. From Anku Lechu to you. Enjoy your birthday today. I have another one. Happy birthday to the mother of the Osofo Mame of the Middle Cross Impact Chapel International, Mrs. Fidelia Bua of Peace Town, Amamfro. May God continue to protect you, grant you long life and good health. Is from David Andor, our own David Andor of myjoyonline.com. Here's another one. Says, happy birthday to you, Esther Bempong. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ continue to shine upon you. Knowing you is a blessing from day one. We love and appreciate you for all your support. Enjoy your day. Big sis, stay blessed. Is from OHLGS Admin 1 and all admin stuff to you.
Facebook says today is Sir Kwame Boateng's birthday.
Hey!
That is what Facebook is saying. But I know it is likely to be true. But I know that what is likely to be the case, that Seth will not do party. So let me say it. If they are,
Seth Kwame Boateng.
Yeah. I hope he's not getting the PhD now, because I've been telling him that he should slow down. I mean, if you get 3 master's degree, you have no business doing another what they call it course again. You have reached the level of actually grabbing academic laurels. But he's a great guy by all standards and qualifications. And there is one thing you should not miss out. If you go to Kumasi still and see the mother and baby units that have been standing still for a very long time, you know that journalism that yielded results. That was our first ever special assignment. And was powerful, that mother and baby unit. And of course, a lot of people supported that project and made it big. So Kumasi is grateful. Ghana is grateful.
We are grateful.
He has an entire room of awards. Do you know that?
Today. Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
If you break into his house, you won't find money, but you may find awards. A lot of it.
Enjoy your day today.
Yes.
It's also David Ankuma, who's a camera technician here at the Multimedia Group. David, enjoy your birthday today, as well as Tete Banafo, production assistant. Enjoy your birthday today. If it's your birthday today, well, happy birthday to you. It's Glenda Kelly Boahema of the Corporate and Commercial Law Class University of Ghana. It's your birthday today. This is from your friend and my friend Prince Charles to you, Glenda Kelly Boahema. So, imagine sitting in the stands at Anfield cheering on Liverpool FC and joining several fans jump and scream at Mo Salah's stunning goal. Well, this dream could come true for you, because Standard Chartered wants to take you and your partner to Anfield to watch Liverpool FC play live. Now, how about that? Here's how to be eligible, and it's pretty simple. There's an equal chance for client and non-client. So let's start. If you're a non-client of Standard Chartered, well, download the SC mobile app. Open an account, start transacting, which means start doing business with Standard Chartered. But if you're an existing client, you've been doing business with Standard Chartered, just keep doing you. And participate in this campaign. Remember, the more you transact, the more presence you gain in the basket for that final draw that selects the ultimate winner. This is your chance to experience Anfield with your partner. There are other consolation prizes. So open that account and transact now to watch Liverpool FC play live at Anfield. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Imagine getting rewarded for doing something you already do every single day. You think about it for a second. The things you already, for example, you like talking. So imagine getting rewarded for it. I'm not adding the nagging part, but imagine getting rewarded for
I
it.
don't nag.
Oh, okay, if you say so. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what Momo season is all about. There is something for everyone. Download the Momo app on Play Store or App Store and use Momo Pay for your day-to-day transactions to a merchant, either through the QR code or merchant ID, and stand a chance of winning 1,000 CDs weekly and other amazing prizes. Our merchants are also not left out of the reward. Receive payments and win. Keep using the Momo Pay on the Momo app and get rewarded. There are lots and lots of exciting prizes for everyone. So what are we doing today? Transact more with Momo Pay and more points and win big this Momo season. You can visit Momo Merchant application.mtn.com.gh for your Momo for business account today. It's Momo season, so just Momo it with Momo Pay. Of course, terms and conditions apply.
Momo me.
Yeah, so
Momo me.
nagging is
Could
not
just
applicable
send
here.
69 cities Momo. So you too, you have to top up. Yes.
Oh,
send me
okay.
Momo. Send me. That's what the promotion is about.
Yeah. Okay, if I send more, then I'm transacting more. So if I send you return the money to me, that's still
No, I
transacting.
will not. Listen, to win every week, football players need to train for many years. 1xBet players can get on the road to success much faster. Take part in the Jackpot of the Week promo. Go to the promotion page on the site or in the bookmaker's application and get a chance to win. No one guarantees that you will quickly become a millionaire. However, success favors only brave ones. Risk and win. Register on 1xBet and get a welcome bonus of up to 2,650 Ghana cedis with promo code GH Jackpot. Now, social media messages here on the show brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Ghana AIDS Commission tests to know your HIV status and take steps to protect your health, as well as GTP lifestyle.
Now, every day people face different emergencies. Police emergency, fire emergency, medical emergency, you name it. But many Ghanaians don't know their emergency numbers. Well, here's one you'd want to remember. Keep this in mind, Marvi. Star 770 hashtag. So take your time. Star 770 hash. Yes. Star 770 hash. Keep that in mind though. It's the new EcoBank money emergency number.
Yes, sir.
Star 770 hash gives you instant access to loans, funds transfer, utility payments, airtime and data purchases, and so much more, even without data. So let's not forget it. If you don't have data, I can still use it. Star 770 hash. So there's no need to panic when you find yourself in any money emergency. EcoBank will always come to your rescue. Dial star 770 hash now for solutions to your money emergencies. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
And Franco Trading has taken delivery of CCTV cameras. You know, those cameras with on-screen display menu and easy configuration. That's what they have. They also have chest freezers and refrigerators, washing machines, all types of phones and accessories, smart TVs, Franco air conditioners as well. And here's the juicy parts. When you shop online, they have online stores. I'm talking about Franco Trading. When you shop online, you get 40% discount. So if you don't already have the Franco Trading app, I beg, please download it. It's on Play Store, or you can also visit their website francotrading.com. And please don't pick any Franco Trading number on Google. Instead, here are numbers to keep to get in touch with Franco Trading anytime: 0246 422 338 or 0555 939 311, 0246 422 338 or 0555 939 311. Franco Trading Enterprise. Still phone Papa Fie. All right, Ray, coming up on the Super Morning Show, DStv. I'm talking about Multi-Choice Africa. You know, they're giving us so much in terms of the Premier League, but there is a big surprise coming up, and they'll be on the show to tell us, actually unveil this new plan with our listeners.
Premier League and BBN. You know BBN?
You follow it? Huh?
No, I know people who follow it.
I follow the Premier League.
You follow the Premier League, Okay, but yeah, what they like me too. I follow Big Brother Niger. We are all having different interests in this world. Yeah, but why? Why are they looking at me like that? Why can't I choose what I want to follow in this world?
No, you are imagining things
Me,
right now.
everybody in this world knows I don't like football. Apart from supporting Kotoko, it's end of the game for me.
Oh, sir.
Yes, beyond Kotoko, I don't watch any other football match. But I spend quality time following what is happening in the rest of the world, including Big Brother Niger. And I don't know why people are complaining like that. Why? It's one continent, one Africa, a united Africa.
So our friends from DStv are on the show this morning.
Yes.
There's something happening with the Premier League.
Oh, I see.
And they will be sharing all that with us here on the Super Morning Show. Also, Raymond, you would know that, a lot of local businesses actually don't make it. There's a figure of about 70% of startups that would not go beyond just the initial stages. So when you find a success story is good to share, we have one such experience to share with you here on the show. If you're a new business owner, if you're going through it and you're struggling to survive, well, there is inspiration here on the Super Morning Show for you. That's all coming up. And of course, we're still talking about the demonstration yesterday that the police interrupted, actually arresting about 49 of them and later releasing them on bail. The organizers say today's day 2 of that demonstration.
So are they taking them to court?
That's what we've also heard, but we also do know that there's a scheduled meeting between the organizers and the police. So
today, I saw Komla don't put on social media and your police cars Ketwa or 37 away. As in, where they are going to go back to start the picketing. I don't know why we don't make life easy for our people. I won't lie to you. This would have passed on a holiday with no much noise made about it. It's almost as if the police got paid to project this particular demonstration. It's almost with that the attitude. And I'm insisting heads must roll for it. There should be action seen. We should not just let it pass like we do with all other things, or else it will sound like we're not a serious society.
Absolutely.
In fact, we let a shaman pass. No committee, nothing. We let a shaman pass. Human beings were treated like they were in a war zone. They were actually made to sleep in gutters. They were beaten. Those people, nobody got justice for them. Some of them tried to get their own justice. But we as a collective society cannot let our services, who think they are still forces, continue to deprive the people of basic rights.
That's a very important thing you mentioned.
Yeah.
It's a police service, unlike the military. That's the Ghana Armed Forces. So there's a big difference between a force
sometimes
and a service.
And they think they are. When you're not delivering the services, you are actually supposed to make lives easy for people.
Absolutely.
And you're turning the guns that we bought for you on the people. You are beating them left, right, center. Sometimes they act like they are in a different state, that there are some enemies of the state and they have just been deployed to come and attack their own people.
Yesterday was disappointing, especially because this is 2023. To think that you are arresting someone and you're not even telling them why you are arresting them. You just say, get into the vehicle.
Yes. And it reached the point they were just looking for anybody who wore the clothes that we're talking about, be it black or
insane.
red.
That's like going back many years.
Imagine.
Listen, we need the police service. If it was a mistake, if it was a mistake in the chain of command or somebody instructing or saying something different, which if that were the case will also be disappointing because IGP has told us that he's the one in charge. He's got the support of his men. And especially on the back of his appearance before Parliament recently, this is really recent. We don't expect that somebody would go contrary to what the High Command has decided.
With respect, if it's the decision that the people did not act with control, that means that they acted without power to do what they were doing. What else could they do without power? Could they then command the grouping to go into the Flagstaff house and go and remove somebody? Could they then on their own decide that they're even removing the IGP from office? What do you do when people act without power? People engage in idle gossip. You interdicted them and reversed that decision along the line. Today, we've not seen any interdiction of anybody down there. So it is reasonable and sensible to presume that it is the police service that made a wonderful decision to attack its own citizens and arrest them and go and bundle them somewhere.
I want to say that if this was miscommunication, somebody trying to not be in line, then I agree with you. Heads must roll, and we need to
show proof of that.
Exactly. You know,
okay, has roll all the time. Has roll for even very nonsensical reasons. So why must it not be in this case?
It's 24 minutes after 8. Listen, share your thoughts with us. 055-111-1997. That's our WhatsApp number. Send your X messages with the hashtag JoySMS. We heard from Martin Pebu and Kofi Bentel, a bit early today, and they have said that there's nothing wrong with the protesters going back. So we will be telling you what's first of all what's happening on the ground in terms of that meeting with the police, and
whether the protest will go ahead today,
exactly,
and what will be the repercussions there, because we know that police is already on the ground at 37 as we speak. But if it is the lawful right of people to assemble, to actually protest, the mere presence of police there should just be there to guard them to do what they're supposed to do.
And why are they at 37?
Because
is that a military zone?
You know the funny part?
A security zone. The military actually should be protecting 37.
Well, but I mean, you think about it this way: the people who go there, get people and try to assemble numbers, and these were organizers. So organizers are come early, so that they will put in place schedules for people to come in. So they bundle organizers into cars, look for people who are bystanders and add them to it, and say that we have completed a schedule of disrupting the demonstration.
You know, yesterday I said quietly to myself, "Oh, Ghana police, you made the demonstration, the protest very successful." See.
And now everybody's talking about it.
Everybody's talking about it.
It's as if they were paid to do so.
See, that's why good friends of mine say, police, especially the IGP, PR is not your territory. Leave it to the Public Affairs Department to handle and deal with operations.
Oh yeah, I mean, in all fairness, there's enough evidence for you to presume that you have streamlined systems, and come and tell us tomorrow that even though I streamlined the system, people still acted without my direct control. Really? I mean, see, there's a certain judgment that you put into people's minds. You think that we are not so smart. We don't know how the police are operated for the years to come. Imagine this was possible in a security institution. People disobeyed orders, acted on their own, went on a frolic of their own. You think that they'll be in office this morning?
All right, then we should see if people actually disobeyed orders.
Yes.
Then we should see some action. We'll share your thoughts with the rest of the world here on the show. 055-111-1997. That's our WhatsApp number, and send your X messages with the hashtag JoySMS. Oh, what's Mama V referring to? X. That's for my Twitter. So send your tweets.
No. Post.
X post.
Yes.
Oh, Charlie.
So that it can be reposted.
Oh, Charlie. How did we get here? Our big stories, they're brought to you by Vodafone. Further together, latest film, your partner for life, Belmonte by CPL, developers the ultimate luxury experience, and Access Bank. That's your number one remittance bank. Access Bank, more than banking.
Now, Vodafone Business is thrilled to announce that the highly anticipated VB Runway event is here again. This is an SME-focused forum designed to empower and equip businesses for growth. The theme for this year's VB Runway is Good to Great with Vodafone. Innovate, comply, and expand. Join us for insightful discussions on crucial SME topics such as access to funding, taxation, and innovation. Our distinguished key speakers include Patricia Obonai, Dr. Lee Nachia, and Juaka and Charlotte Amankwa. And I mean, of course, this is happening.
Charlotte who?
Amankwa.
No, Charlotte.
No, because I was following the trend, Amankwa. Yeah. Anyway, so the date is Friday, the very last Friday of this month, September 29, 2023. The venue is the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel, and the time is 8 a.m. to 12. And to attend, contact us and take these two numbers. They are very important. 020-2000-436. 020-2000-436 and 020-2000-431. I know people, even within the police, that will need to innovate, comply, and also expand properly. So many businesses ought to be there, especially at the SME level anyway. Or send an email to sme@vodafone.com for registration. Vodafone, further together.
And for your favorite comfortable sofa, you know where I would say you should go. If you're looking for 1, 2, 3 L-shaped sofa crafted to the very finest detail and available in your favorite color as well. Perhaps you need it for your home, your office, or your hotel. Then look at latest film. That's where you get comfortable sofas. Sofas that are durable, of good quality, and they're finishing to perfect perfect. Look no further. Talk to Latest Foam. Latest Foam is your one-stop shop, whatever choice of your choice or budget. Buy from the best, not the imitated. Buy Latest Foam. And you know, Latest Foam is your partner for life.
Now, are you one of those people who pile up rubbish in heaps in front of your beautiful house, Mama V?
Baller man, tell us what we should do.
Change your style. Don't be like that. Or you are one of those people who wait for the rains and dump your rubbish in the gutter. That's terrible.
I certainly don't do that.
Oh, okay.
And shame on you if that's what you do.
I'll mount a camera in your area, but change your style. Don't be like that. Zoom Lion has gone digital and introduced a whole new baller style. So just dial the star 857 hash on your phone to request for a bin or make payment for your services with no hassle. Enjoy amazing discounts when you pay with star 857 hash across all networks. Call 0501 518 410 or DM us on social media platforms to find out more. Change your style today. Tia Nayafa Obola Mama V. Tia Tom. Zoom Lion, the waste management expert. I'll pay for you.
It's exactly 30 minutes after 8. When we return, our friends from DStv, it's your moment. They're here to tell us the big Premier League plan coming up on DStv. Stay with us here on the Super Morning Show.
EcoBank Mobile, they make me say, EcoBank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Download it. You go enjoy it. In my Brahmin check. In my Brahmin check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even chest tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Can promise.
Guess what? Orca Decor is still celebrating our 20th anniversary. Get 50% off top quality furniture, accessories, decor, and more. Hurry, oh, hurry. The items are flying off the shelves. Visit Orca on Spintex Road and the newly opened Accra Mall branch today.
Doing gets you learning. Learning starts you wondering. Wondering triggers thinking. Thinking becomes planning. Planning evolves to trying. After trying, you're succeeding, winning, owning. Now, doing that starts with outdoing your limits. Outdo them all with MTN. So, what are we doing today?
Have you ever thought of the one that makes you complete? An escape from the clutches of interest charges. With the Standard Chartered Visa debit and credit cards, payments are completed at the speed of light, intertwined with interest earning accounts. You also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. You have access to over 1,200 airport lounges worldwide. High credit limits of up to 100,000 Ghana cedis and up to 50 days interest-free with our credit cards. You also get to enjoy full multi-trip travel insurance for 90 days. Fees discounted at your feet with our globally partnered merchant points. Bills are always settled, not battled. Get the Standard Chartered debit and credit card now. Call toll-free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740 100 or reach us via email on feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good.
1xBet Jackpot is here with weekly massive prizes up for grabs. All you have to do is place your bets on any sports game and stand a chance to win. Simply register at 1xbet.com.gh. Use promo code JackpotGhana and place your bets. 1xBet is your key to great victories. Feel like a winner. 1xBet. Gambling can be addictive. Bet responsibly. Not for person under 18 years. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission.
Brother Bernard.
Yes?
Onya, this morning I'm very hungry. Please, let's go and buy gobe. This time, I want her to add small salad, really, small talia, and soft cocoa, specially made for me. Pay, you know how I like to customize my food.
Hey, because of what? You think say you dey buy Vodafone made for me bundle offers? Star 530 hash is the code to get the best value offers made just for you for as low as 1 Ghana cedi.
Hey, Brother Bernard, so you've been hiding Vodafone made for me bundles from me?
Oh, just dial star 530 hash. Feel special with the Vodafone made for me bundle offers. Get unbeatable best value offers from voice, data, or voice plus data bundles made just for you. Dial star 530 hash to subscribe to Vodafone made for me bundle offers or download my Vodafone app today.
Vodafone, further together.
Comfort, durability, finishing, quality. Choosing sofas and beds for your home, office, or hotel couldn't be easier with an exclusive range of sofas and beds in various designs and colors from Latex Foam. There is so much choice, whatever your budget. Latex Foam, your partner for life.
Wouldn't you prefer an apartment hotel? One that offers the utmost convenience of a boutique hotel while offering the idyllic comfort of your own private home. Oasis Park Residences offers luxury studios, 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, both for short and long-term rental at competitive rates. Our sky swimming pool, gourmet outdoor restaurant, and a fully equipped gym rest on a breathtaking rooftop with panoramic views of the city. Oasis Park Residences, located at Shiashi Tetekwashi, 10 minutes from the international airport, is the ideal place for all your accommodation needs. Why don't you give us a call on 020-4343-009 or visit our website at oasisparkresidences.com to make your reservations. Oasis Park Residences, more than a home.
It's morning in Africa. It won't be bright for another hour or two, but the continent is already on the move. Trade is kicking up and spirits are high as the continent prepares to move yet another 1 million tons of goods to markets across the seas. It's the hour for making tea and coffee, of cotton bales, splitting wood, diamonds in metal boxes, and tall buildings going up. The train engines are revving up, factories are opening, and big undersea cables are pushing the continent alive. 4 time zones, 1 million opportunities, and vibrant young professionals 100 million strong. It's morning in Africa, and one bank is opening the door to endless opportunities. With seamless Pan-African payment and trade solutions and presence in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, we are Africa's gateway to the world.
Access, more than banking. It's
What you can do right now, forget about everything else and pay attention to what's going to happen next here on the Super Morning Show. It's 38 minutes after 8. This is the Super Morning Show on a Friday. Something big is about to drop on your DStv with regards to the Premier League, and Niama Dagadu, head of corporate affairs, Multi-Choice Ghana, is here to tell us all about it. First of all, good morning and welcome home.
Good morning. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Great. So we've been talking about the Premier League open weekend, and I'm just wondering, because I am a big Premier League follower. I don't miss the games on weekends. So first of all, what is this open window?
Right. So when we say open weekend for MultiChoice, and MultiChoice brings you DStv and GoTV, essentially what we're saying is that we're bringing all our premium content onto Access for this weekend.
Right.
So no matter the package you're on, you can watch the Premier League, and you can watch some of our premium content on as low as the Access package for our DStv customers and for our GoTV customers on the GoTV Plus package. So for as little as 70 Ghana cedis, you become a premium customer for this weekend.
Oh.
Essentially, that's it.
Oh, wow. And it doesn't matter the package that you're on. So maybe you should tell us who can watch these games.
Everybody. All you need is an active DStv subscription. No matter the package you're on, we bring you the Premier League on all the packages for this weekend. And then some of our premium channels are also coming down onto the lowest packages. So for example, let's say you're a disconnected subscriber and you pay 70 cedis a month. If you were to reactivate now, from 6 p.m. tonight till 6 a.m. Monday morning, all our premium content becomes available to you.
Okay.
Ordinarily, you'd have paid about 600 cedis for premium content. Today, for only 70 cedis, you can get all the premium content for this weekend only.
Both Saturday and Sunday.
Tonight, the football, tonight's football, tomorrow, football on Sunday, all of it, plus some more premium channels, all are coming onto your basic packages.
Amazing. I'm actually very surprised hearing you say that. So if I'm on GoTV, for instance, what channel do I have to access to get this?
So you've got to be on the GoTV Plus package, and GoTV Plus is 70 cedis a month. GoTV has 5 packages similar to DStv. There's GoTV Value, Plus, Max, Super, and Super Plus. Ordinarily, the Premier League sits on Super Plus, which is $255 a month. But because it's an open weekend, we're bringing it onto the GoTV Plus package, which is valued at 70 cedis a month.
Right.
So you can buy a decoder today or reactivate your old box for only 70 cedis, and you can watch this weekend's games. And remember, it's a super weekend as well. There's Formula One in Japan on Sunday morning. There's also some UFC action tomorrow evening. All your Premier League, La Liga, Serie A is happening starting from tonight. So there's just too much to watch this weekend on DStv and GoTV.
Is this a one-off offer?
It's only for this weekend. It's only open for this weekend. So it starts from 6 p.m. tonight to 6 a.m. Monday morning. But we do this from time to time. It's our way of saying thank you. It's our 30th anniversary. And what we also want to do is we realize that times are hard. And people want, Ghanaians want the great content that is available on DStv and GoTV. For that reason, we throw in the open weekend from time to time. And it also gives people on the lower packages an opportunity to see what is on the much higher packages. And then you can become aspirational and want to get it, possibly for now or for Christmas.
Right. So which of the games will be on GoTV if you
all the games? So this weekend there are about 16 games in all, if my math is right. In all, in the Premier League alone, there are about 8 or so games. In La Liga, there are about another 8 or so, and then in Serie A as well. So you're getting all these games. All the Premier League channels are coming down.
Right.
Everything.
All the games.
All the games.
Okay.
So we're creating extra channels so that even those who are not Access can now get all these channels. So normally the Access subscribers might get just one game over the weekend. This weekend, every single Premier League game will be live on DStv, no matter the package you're on. So what we are saying is, if you're a disconnected subscriber, just pick up your phone now and dial *759#. It will ask you for your
*795.
*75#.
Okay.
And that's the magic number. You dial that number now. You can try it no matter the network you're on. It automatically will ask you to input your DStv or GoTV number, and then you can just pay straight from there. Or if you have mobile money, MTN or Vodafone, you can pay straight from any of those accounts. It will activate your account within 3 minutes, and you can start watching all the games from this week from this evening.
If you just joined us and you're wondering, the package is juicy. But what are they talking about? Well, I'm speaking to Ni Ama Dagadu, Head of Corporate Affairs, MultiChoice Ghana. He's just telling us about the open weekend on DStv. So what it means is if you're on GoTV,
Right.
you are on a lower package, you still can experience what the premium customers experience on weekends.
Exactly.
You can enjoy all the Premier League games plus more. But Niama, am I paying a little bit more to access these games this weekend?
Nothing more.
I'm not doing any upgrade.
No. So normally the lowest package on DStv is 70 cedis a month.
Okay.
On that 70 CD package, and if you have a disconnected account, try it now. Dial *759#. The first question it will ask you is if you're a DStv or GoTV subscriber. You choose which of the products you have, and then it will ask you for your IUC number. Your IUC number is your account number.
Okay.
Once you input that, it will pull your account, and you pay your own. You put 70 CDs there, and pay. From 6 p.m. tonight, you will get all the Premier League plus some of our premium channels as well.
All the way through to Sunday.
All the way to Monday morning at 6 a.m. So you can watch some great content for this weekend, and there's some exciting shows. So it's beyond your sports. There's some premium channels that are also coming down onto the lowest packages on DStv and GoTV. For our GoTV subscribers, you've got to be on GoTV Plus. Excuse me. You've got to be on GoTV Plus to be able to enjoy the open weekend.
Okay.
And for our DStv subscribers, you've got to be on on DStv Access, and both packages cost 70 cedis to activate on.
Okay.
And those are the lowest packages on DStv. For
Right.
70 cedis, you can get, and if you pay the 70, it will last you for 30 days. So technically, it's about 2 cedis a day.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's a good deal.
So even if after the weekend, after this open weekend, you still can enjoy some great content, and if at any point in time you want to upgrade, you can upgrade midstream. That's the nice thing about it.
All right. So help us. Maybe some people just want to see the scheduled games so that they can make up their minds.
You visit our website, dstv.com or gotvafrica.com. You will be able to access the full schedule, or if you just visit our Facebook page, it's Facebook/DStv Ghana or Facebook/GoTV Ghana. And what we do is we post on a regular basis the schedules for the games that are coming up for this weekend. But it's an open weekend, it's a super weekend. It's just a fantastic opportunity to see some premium content for once at a much reduced price.
Okay, I'm eyeing the Man United Burnley game because they have to redeem themselves.
And it's a North London derby, so you can only imagine.
They have to redeem themselves. Otherwise, we're
There's
looking
some
for other
fantastic
clubs.
sports coming up. Yeah.
All right, this is definitely a juicy package. Please take advantage of this offer. Just final thoughts you want to share with us before we leave.
Right. We'd like to say a big thank you to our customers for being with us over the last 30 years. And it's just a great opportunity to come onto DStv now. So the nice thing is if you don't even have a box, you can buy a box today. And when you buy DStv in month 1, we give you the compact package at zero cost to you. So you buy the box today at 349 Ghana cedis. It has the compact package valued at 255 Ghana cedis for your first month. And for a GoTV customer, if you were to buy the box today, we give you the GoTV Super package, also embedded in the starter price that you pick up the box.
Right.
So the best time to get a box is now, so you can enjoy some premium content for this weekend, and then going forward, you make your own decision which of the packages
You
suits
can buy today and start enjoying
the very minute. Once you buy it, installation for a DStv averagely takes about half an hour. Once that installation is done, you're good to go. GoTV takes just about the same to install, and then you start watching almost immediately.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Niamat, thank you for telling us about the big open weekend. If you're on DStv Access and GoTV Premium.
GoTV Plus.
GoTV Plus.
Yes.
But if you're on the premium package, well, just relax, enjoy the big weekend.
Yeah, exactly. It's a super weekend. And when we say super weekend, it means you have lots of derbies happening in England. There's some in Spain and then Italy as well. There's Formula One. There's some UFC action tonight. There's some WWE live action also coming in tonight and tomorrow evening. So that's what we call a super weekend when it comes to
Right.
sports. So just
Well.
get all the premium content for as little as 70 Ghana cedis this weekend.
All you need is some popcorn.
Sharp.
That's it.
And Sobolo.
Well, Niamat Agadu, thank you so much for your time here on the Super Morning Show. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
He's head of corporate affairs, MultiChoice Ghana. You know what to do. If your GoTV or your DStv Access is not functioning, it's disconnected, Please connect it today, just this morning, and have fun this weekend. Thank you, Niamat. You're still on the Super Morning Show. This is Joy 99.7 FM. Stay with us.
How are you, Kofi? And how are you getting on? Have you been taking your HIV medication? I mean, the antiretroviral medicines.
Me my bro, my bre. Every day, I have to take this medicine. Why?
Oh, Kofi. But you know that your antiretroviral medicines have to be taken every day to be effective.
Why does it have to be so?
Oh, Kofi, you know by taking your antiretroviral medicines every day, it stops the virus from replicating and allows the immune system to repair itself and prevent further damage. This way, you can live a long, healthy life.
Do you think for taking the antiretroviral medicine is the reason why I feel weak and feverish? Could it be the reason why I have recurring diarrhea too?
So would you rather feel sick instead of just taking the antiretroviral medicines daily and feel healthy? You know the daily dose helps to suppress the virus so that in about 6 months, the virus becomes undetectable. This means that the virus in your blood is sufficiently suppressed. It also means that you cannot transmit the virus to others. If your viral load continues to remain undetectable, then it is equal to being untransmittable. That is what we mean by U equals U.
I think I owe it to myself to take my antiretroviral drug religiously.
Great! That is what I was hoping to hear. You must take your antiretroviral medicine consistently to get your viral load suppressed, to make it undetectable and untransmittable.
Yes, undetectable equals untransmittable.
U equals U.
This message is brought to you by Ghana AIDS Commission.
Hey, Cashman.
Yeah.
Don't you know Nana has assembled all of us and you are here making calls?
My generator is spoiled too. So I'm calling a renowned Ghanaian company with an excellent track record in the sales and repairs of generator sets in Accra to come and repair for me.
Oh, is it Anointed Electricals?
Yeah.
Anointed Electricals deals in quality and genuine generators with high fuel efficiency. We also rent generators.
They sell quality generators from 10 kVA to 2500 kVA. They have spare parts of other generators and can repair every faulty generator set even if you didn't buy from them.
Look, now we don't have any electrical problem in Accra.
Oh, how?
Because Anointed Electricals is right here at East Legon, Lagos Avenue, opposite Tomric Hotel.
And that's why Nana is calling us.
Okay.
Yes.
If you want to buy a brand new generator or repair the old one, visit Anointed Electricals. Or if you are within Accra, call our hotline 0246 423 534
or call 0243 480 334. They have qualified and dedicated men on 24-hour after sales service.
Then let's go and listen to Nana. Let's go.
Gosh, after giving you the hint, won't you give me anything?
Anointed, the generator experts.
A bank that supports you, a bank that cares for you. Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive, CBG will make you smile. We will rise with you. Your business will flourish. Your name will stand out. Consolidated Bank, CBG. We stand with
you. In life, choice is good, but choice plus safety is way better. Your safety and comfort is paramount. Under the cylinder recirculation model, you can buy LPG in a safe environment. All cylinders are inspected and maintained to the best safety standards, so your safety is assured. Just take your empty cylinder to the nearest exchange point and swap it for a filled cylinder. Different cylinder sizes will be available to meet your pocket size. Imagine cooking in a smoke-free environment. This will improve the health and well-being of you and your family. Choose LPG in a safer model of distribution. Cylinder recirculation model, securing your safety, creating more jobs. A message from the National Petroleum Authority under the patronage of the Ministry of Energy.
The voters registration exercise 2023 is here with us now.
The Electoral Commission is making preparations for voters registration exercise from 12 September to 2nd October 2023 to enable citizens who have turned 18 years or persons who have not previously registered to visit the EC office in their district and register as a voter ahead of the upcoming district level elections 2023. The registration exercise is in line with the Commission's mandate to compile the register of voters and revise it at such periods as may be determined by law. Every eligible Ghanaian should visit the EC office in their district and present their Ghana card or passport for inclusion in the voters register. Applicants who do not have a Ghana card or passport are required to bring 2 persons who are already registered voters to guarantee their registration. Do not register again if you have lost your voter ID card. Replacement of voter ID cards will start from 3rd October 2023 after the registration exercise. Transfer of votes will also be done from 3rd October to 9th October 2023. It is a criminal offense for a guarantor to guarantee for more than 10 people, non-Ghanaians and persons who are not 18 years of age. Guarantors who violate this provision will be prosecuted. The voters' registration exercise is part of efforts to ensure credible, transparent and peaceful elections in Ghana. Register to vote. Your vote is your power.
The voters registration exercise 2023 is here with us now.
Better bet to play together. Bets.com.gh. Play for fun, enjoy the game. Bets.com.gh. Join today on a bonus spending. Bets.com.gh. Come together, make we play. Bets.com.gh. Say, see a betting. Games are hold on. Pay out in so. Bet better, man. Correct odds, quick cash out, free bonus. Correct odds, quick cash out, free bonus. Bet.com.gh.
Together we play. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below 18 years. Gaming can be addictive.
There's never been a better time to own a home. Republic Bank slashes interest rates on all its city mortgage products. Yes, switch and sign on to any of our city mortgages. Enjoy ultra low interest rates and pay less to live in your dream home. Kule! Call 054 0109 649, 054 0109 901 or email myhome@republicghana.com. Offer is valid until 31st January 2024. Terms and conditions apply. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Although you're pure on you, naturally sweet. I just took you off the market, baby. Come with me. That's the bra when you're baby. Come and see where you me don't be. Oh, you my warrior back. Yeah. Oh, you know me too, my warrior back. Yeah. Missy, my warrior back. Yeah. Sweetie pie, them move forward, my warrior back.
conversation, right? We're about to get into it right now. It's about ownership. It's about ownership. Does Ghana own Ghana? We will discuss. And there's a reason why we're asking this question, by the way. There's a reason. Okay, look, our economy is going through a very tough time right now. And you're wondering, how did we get here? How was it that at a point there was no safety net? There was nothing we could fall back on. How could Ghanaians not save Ghana? Well, there's a reason. Today we're going to get into it in this conversation that will expose to us the way forward, the solution, how Ghana can actually take control of its destiny as Nkrumah intended us to. All right, we're getting into that in just a moment. But first, ladies and gentlemen, some delicious news to share with you today. I love how Raymond gets excited about this biscuit made from real cereal, packed with wholesome oats and grains, containing a lot less sugar. Now, this biscuit is not only a treat for your taste buds, but also a nutritious option for all ages. Of course, I'm talking about McBerry Breakfast Cereal Biscuit. McBerry Breakfast Cereal Biscuit can be enjoyed at any time of the day, particularly at breakfast, with any beverage of choice. It's delicious, nutritious, it's affordable, it's made with whole grain oats, packed with fiber and real cereals, with a lot less sugar. Worry no more. With McBerry Breakfast Cereal Biscuits, your kids have the perfect snack they can take to school. Beware of imitations. Remember, go for the original McBerry Breakfast Cereal Biscuit and start your day with a smile. McBerry Breakfast Cereal Biscuit. Goodness for your morning. This advert is FDA approved.
Now, a wise man once said, don't just make money, make a difference. And at APSA, we believe in helping you make a difference through our personal loans. With an APSA personal loan, you get up to 500,000 Ghana cedis collateral-free loan to finance your personal projects with a flexible payment plan of up to 7 years, fixed and competitive interest rates. The APSA personal loan is just what you need to open the door to the life you deserve. So visit the nearest APSA branch or call your personal banker to discover how to get things done. That's Africanacity, and you know that's APSA. Terms and conditions apply.
Now, whenever we talk about water, we're talking about something without which life is impossible. But what do you really know about the water you drink? With Verna Purified Water, you're not only guaranteed the pleasure of satisfying your thirst, you're assured of water that is purified using a series of filtration, reverse osmosis, UV sterilization, and ozonation to meet the standard quality your body needs. Now, these guys sell over 100,000 bottles every day. So Verna Purified Water has gained acceptance at the top of the water business here in Ghana. Now, with every bottle of Verna water you consume, you directly contribute to impacting lives through the Verna Changing Lives initiative. From its orphanage project to drilling of boreholes, surgery payments, and payment of fees for brilliant but needy students, Verna Purified Water continues to support many beneficiaries each year to change their lives for the better. So share the love, get a bottle of Verna Purified Water, and enjoy the pure, refreshing taste. Verna Purified Water is recommended by the Ghana Medical Association. Verna Purified Water, changing people's lives. This advert is FDA approved.
And do you like the sound of free? Ask for free, dear. Hey, you pay free, pa. Well, simply register with Pride Bets, and you get to enter the free daily sports quiz to win 25,000 Ghana cedis every day. What are you waiting for? Visit pridebet.com.gh now to play. All new players also get a 100% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Inti Brahindia Girl, Pride Bet. Let's go. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
All right, if you're tired of the daily commute to work during rush hour, or maybe you're planning a girls' night out, you need a reliable ride, or perhaps you need to deliver an important parcel and you just wanted to get there on time. Whatever your reason for commuting, Access Bank and Uber have got you covered. Now, with the Access Bank Visa card, you can now enjoy 30% off your Uber rides. That's 30% off every ride. Use the promo code Access Ride Savings to enjoy affordable convenience and cheaper rides even on a limited budget. So don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to save big on your daily commute. Go to ghana.accessbankplc.com uberrides.com or just go on social media today to learn more and start enjoying and saving on your Uber rides like never before. Access Bank, more than banking.
And I've got good news. Leading doctors from India and Ghana are joining forces to offer consultations and expert advice on all things related to cancer care. It's, of course, exciting news for you and hope for better chance of survival. Now, a cancer medical consultation in Ghana hosted by Accra Medical Center in partnership with Apollo Proton Cancer Center, India. So come and seek second opinions on treatment plans and possibilities with specialists from Apollo Hospital, India and Accra Medical Center. The date is 26th of September 2023 at the Accra Medical Center, Ringway. Time is 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Contact Dr. Saki on 0243 382 636, or you can also contact Chris on 0244 317 422 and schedule an appointment. Apollo Hospitals, touching lives. Accra Medical Center, a healthier, happier clients.
Mama V, does Ghana own Ghana?
Oh, it's a big question.
And you see, the reason why it's an important question is because, look, our currency gains all of its strength or weakness from exactly how it competes with the big global currency, which is the dollar. Now, if every economic activity in this country is primarily controlled by organizations and individuals who are not Ghanaian, then managed to become the owner of such an important extractive industry. So let's interrogate it. First of all, let's determine whether indeed salt is as important as they say it is. Let's also determine how Ghanaians got to be, a Ghanaian company got to be the controller and owner of this industry. And how can we replicate this across our economy?
I like the very last part of it. How can I take advantage?
Absolutely. Where do you find yourself in this success story? That's what we want to talk about. And of course, we have the best person to help us with it. Let's say good morning to the executive chairman of the McDan Group of Companies, which is the parent company of Electrochem. That is the company that is running the Songo Salt Mine. Dr. Daniel Macaulay, good morning to you.
Good morning, Kojo.
It's good to have you. But I think this conversation, it's a positive story, but it's also a little depressing to think that we own almost nothing in our country. How did Electrochem manage to position itself in such a critical extractive sector?
Thank you, Kojo. It's been a long journey, but we had to do what we have to do. I mean, Ghana is all that we have. I'm an entrepreneur, and I can't go to any other country to invest, no matter how hard it takes to own what belongs to us. We have to do it, no matter how hard. It has to be done. So, Electrochem, being the biggest salt mine in Africa, we are about beginning, and it's amazing. You need to come and see. So, this is where we find ourselves. We got to do what we got to do.
So it's over 40,000 acres.
Yeah.
Of a salt mine.
Yeah.
Why salt? Why is salt so important?
Well, I mean, if you look around the world, there is no important commodity than salt. Salt is used for everything, almost everything. The shirt you are wearing, the paper in your hand, the pen in your hand, this mic I'm speaking into, everything is salt. You can get 14,000 uses from salt. And any country, immediately your salt industry begin to grow. That means you are industrializing. Everything in salt, every chemical, the Dettol we use, the soap we use, ceramic tiles that is extracted, is all salt. Even your body, without salt, 5 minutes you are dead. So salt is everything. The pharmaceutical companies, That is how important salt is.
So, what's the idea? Is Electrochem seeking to supply a local market? Are you aiming at exports? What's the business model?
You know, I remember one day sitting in the conference. At that time, Nigeria was net importer of cement. And Dangote said he's going to make Nigeria net exporter of cement. That same concept here. Electrochem, being a Ghanaian owned, is going to be a net exporter of salt. Now import a lot of salt into Ghana. We're going to make salt a net exporter in this country. We stand for change. Electrochem stands for change. It stands for impacting people's life. And this is a Ghanaian, and it's for Ghanaians.
So I was talking to Mama V earlier and asking, how do Ghanaians see themselves in this story? Obviously, Electrochem is in Adan. It's an employer, right? And I'm sure already. How many are you employing at the moment?
3,000. Yeah.
3,000, and I'm sure there are plans to expand.
More. Yeah.
Tell us about that. How does a company like Electrochem tackle the employment situation in Ghana?
Well, till now we've employed about 3,000 people, and we are employing more. We are expanding the infrastructure to the east side of Adan. We will also employ another 3,000 or more there. We are building the port. It's an export port where all the salt will be.
In Adan?
In Adan. Actually, we've done a lot for the people, and we stand for the people. And now if you enter into Adan, you see a new feeling. You can feel the change in that community. And you've seen what is going on right now. You'll be amazed, because every sector of Adan is developing or growing, if I may say. Now you cannot even get a room to rent in Adan, because a lot of, in simple terms, a lot of people are trooping there for employment. It has ripple effect on other economic activities over there. And even what we're doing is we've cut off places for the community to do the assault. We have introduced the community salt mining. I'm talking about the impact of what we have done there. At the same time, apart from that, the community can also do salt in other places, but they have to do the salt according to international standard, and we have given them contracts to sell back to the company so that they have ready market for their salt. This is great, and every community had been given 11 pounds, which plus or minus in the west they will be mining over 98,000 bags annually. Yes. So apart from that, the women in the communities are being supported. The youth in the community are being supported. I mean, we currently launch a 3 million Ghana cedi to support the community. Women into their businesses, to support them in their various trade. We just acquired 150 acres of sports village to build a whole sports village, toilet, roads, and all that. This is the direct impact in that small community of Adan.
If you just joined us, we're talking to Daniel Macaulay. He, of course, is the executive chairman of McDan Group of Companies, and they are the owners of Electrochem, the parent company of Electrochem. Electrochem is, well, it's the owner of the biggest salt mining concession in Africa, and it's all Ghanaian. owned. We're trying to figure out how this was done. And Dr. Macaulay, I'm curious. I'm concerned. I want to know.
Open up.
How you did certain things. I want to know how. Because when I look across the landscape, it doesn't seem as if Ghanaians are interested or capable of dominating any sector. So how exactly did you do it? How were you able to position Electrochem, or how was Electrochem able to position itself in such a key sector?
Well, to me, you have to believe. I have a lot of faith in Ghana, and you have to believe, you have to brave, you have to soldier on, no matter how the difficulties. How did we position ourselves? It's been a tough fight. Change is difficult, but when people begin to see change, they transform. Change is extremely difficult. Looking at the part of the world we find ourselves, you don't need to talk too much. You have to be focused. Everything you do, you have to be focused. You have to respect the people around you. You don't have to carry your weight about. This is a place for 54 years. You can't do anything there.
That's even why I'm amazed.
Yeah, for
at what Electrochem achieved.
Yeah, for 54 years, companies had come and gone. Both local and foreign companies had come and gone. And it's a simple. You need to have intelligence. You need to also to respect the people. You need to be able to bring people on board. Power is not resolute in one person. You need to understand the economy. You need to understand, but top of all, you must have courage. You shouldn't be afraid. A lot of people discouraged us. A lot of people said, "Look, you're gonna waste your money. You're gonna just waste your time and money." But I wonder how you see people in red arms on the street and still continue spending money. For now, I respect the people of Adan. I thank them for allowing this project, which they are going to be the primary beneficiary of this project. So the project is actually not for me, it's bigger than me. I'm just the torchbearer, I'm just the leader, as I always say. It's a big project, and I pray Ghana should be the winner at the end of the day.
Now, we noticed that the launching of the salt mine and refinery, that Wamkele Mene, who of course is the person at the head of the African Continental Free Trade Secretariat, based here in Ghana, was there. Help us understand the connection here. African Continental Free Trade and Electrochem.
Well, Ghana is very fortunate to have the Secretariat of the Continental Free Trade being hosted here. And every business must take advantage of that. More or less, Wamkele is the head of the trade and sales person. And this is what Africa needs. Africa more or less imports all its salt from Brazil, Mexico, and other places. Salt is really not produced in many countries. So to have Wamkele there to grace the occasion, it's amazing. And as he promised that day, that he's going to make sure that this salt gets to the whole of the African continent. So this is one of his mandates, to promote African businesses and African goods.
Is it difficult having a business in Ghana but having customers across the continent?
That is what we need. That we really. Why should it be difficult if you are making money? We need dollars right here. We need to, whilst we're taking our dollars out of Ghana,
we need to be bringing
dollars in, and that is how we have to look into the future. Businesses that will bring in dollar because we have to, as this country keep growing with the economic crisis all over the world, we have to start changing our gross domestic product, domestic products, by exporting more and importing less. Anything at all that we are importing, there must be a conscious effort to try to produce it right here so that we can export to bring in dollars whilst we reduce our dollar expenditure. This is the only way this country will be better in terms of economic empowerment.
So it's not an endeavor that has obstacles. Don't you in order to get your product to all these markets that have different currencies, different trade laws? How is the African Continental Free Trade Agreement working in favor of Electrochem?
Well, there's something aphorism had put together called the PAPS. You can buy whatever you want to buy in your own local currency, and I mean it has a value of the dollar, but just that is done in the local currency.
Right.
The Continental Free Trade had opened the door for businesses like this, and I hope to see more of these replicated in other sectors, which we can do. We have to begin to pick some few sectors in this country to be net exporters instead of net importers into the country.
Do you already have customers across the continent who are
well, we're getting
from us?
We're getting calls, orders every day. That is why we are bent in increasing the production of salt. For now, we're doing the raw salt, we're processing it. By next year, we'll open one of the biggest refineries in Africa. So we will be exporting refined salt. We'll also, we are changing the scope to quickly fix the chloralkaline plants to start producing chemicals. So that is the level that we want to get. And we need to serve the pharmaceutical companies across the continent under the Continental Free Trade.
If you just joined us, we're talking to Dr. Daniel Macaulay. He's the executive chairman of McDan Group of Companies. They are the parent company for Electrochem, and Electrochem is running the biggest salt mine and refinery in Africa. How did they do it? That's what we're learning. When we come back from these messages, there's one question on my mind. Is an industrialist like McDan a one-off, or can McDan produce more McDans? When we come back, we'll interrogate that.
Imagine say water wake up at dawn, e no buff, e no chop, where e vanish for your area for 2 weeks. You no get one drop safe inside your tank.
Hey.
Hajia, our life was in dangerous. Only our neighbor gets water with water tank.
Water tank?
Yes, water tank. Mamma mia, that water tank gets meter for checking water level. That water tank be fine past Kumasi Selenium. That water tank be tough like Ghana Army. That water tank, they carry water pepe, so say some no go left inside the supply tank. What a tank! As my boss, Mr. Poncho, go talk.
Beautiful, durable, with water level indicator and accurate volume of water. Water tank. What a tank! By Duraplast.
Are you hoping to start university this October? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana right here in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and 50% scholarships to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless opportunities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. years. Admissions are currently open for our October 2023 intakes. Apply now for our foundation and undergraduate programs. For more information, contact us on +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
The 2023 district level elections will be held on the 19th of December 2023 from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. When you vote assembly and unit committee members into office, you give them the authority to plan, budget and implement decisions on your behalf because district assemblies and unit committees are responsible for the development of the areas within their jurisdiction. The assembly determines how much to spend on essential services and infrastructure, for example, healthcare facilities, schools, sanitation services, public transportation, the supply of clean water, local economic development and security measures within the locality. There is no discrimination against eligible candidates and voters. We must endeavor to vote for the right candidate irrespective of gender, ethnicity or disability. A vote for the right candidate is a vote for development. All Ghanaian citizens of 18 years and above with valid voter ID cards should turn out in their numbers to vote for their preferred candidate. Political parties are not allowed in district level elections. Do not sell your vote to any political party undercover. Remember, district level elections happens once every 4 years. The time is now. Your vote is your power. Get involved. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Information with support from the Governance for Inclusive Development Program implemented by GIZ and commissioned by the German Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development.
Ghana, are you ready? Mark your calendar as the Makers House Chapel International presents the Experience Conference 2023. From the 1st to the 8th of October, it's the gathering of the spiritual luminaries of the land. Get ready to experience Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, Reverend Dr. Mensa Otabil, Archbishop Charles Ajina Sari, Reverend Dr. Ampia Kofi, Reverend Dr. Steve Mensah, Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwe, Bishop Frank Ofosu Apia, and your host, Dr. Michael Bwedi Nyamiche. Come and experience Jesus, the miracle worker. Venue is the Destiny Arena of the Makers House Chapel International, Atomic, adjacent School of Nuclear and Allied Sciences. Time is 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. on weekdays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Saturday, and 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. on Sundays. It's going to be a life-changing encounter. The Experience Conference 2023. I can't wait.
We need you to read all of this in the next 30 seconds. Is that okay?
Yeah? All of it? Do they really offer all of this?
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
All the goals, flashes and moments. All of Rashford, Salah and Saka. All 380 games, all in HD. Available in all the languages you want, on all the devices you enjoy. Choose the bouquet you want from all the options available. The Premier League, all on DStv.
Super Morning Show.
The man who's to receive the plaudits for the brilliance of what we are witnessing today is the courageous, excellent entrepreneur, Mr. Daniel Macaulay, aka Magdan. This is the first time in recent history that an indigenous Ghanaian businessman owns one of the biggest extractive industries in Ghana. In Africa. He's a shining example of what determination and perseverance can produce. Magdan, Aiko.
It's 28 past 9 on the Super Morning Show, and our guest is Dr. Daniel Macaulay, Electrochem. His company is now in very, very full control of salt production, refinery and export here in Ghana. President, you just heard, describing him as a shining example, right, of what a Ghanaian can achieve. But our question is he an example that people will follow? or just an example we will be citing 20 years from now, like how we keep referring to Kwame Nkrumah, you know. so we'll be talking to him about that in just a moment. But before we continue, Latina Travel and Tours wants you to take advantage of their 2 trips to Israel in October and November. Each trip will last 7 days, and the rates are really, really good. Call Tina and she'll tell you all about them. She will also tell you about the CalBank Women Banking trip organized to Turkey and Dubai. Now, it's for all CalBank clients and prospective clients. Okay, so you can go on this trip to engage with Turkish business community. It's on from the 11th until the 16th of October. You can talk about business sectors like pharmaceuticals, agriculture, cosmetics, furniture, fashion and textiles, food and beverage, construction equipment, and medical equipment, among others. There are limited places available on this trip, so please call Tina on 0244 260 789.
And the Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited's back to school promotion is here with us again. So from now till October 31st, 2023, Kingdom Books and Stationery is giving a generous 10% to 15% discount on all school items. We're talking textbooks, pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, so much more across all the branches in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takoradi, Winneba, and Cape Coast. So if you're a parent, you're a teacher, you're a student, please hurry while stocks last. For more information, call Kingdom Books on 0302 764 101 or 0302 764 209. You can also send an email to info@kingdomgh.com. Visit the website kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, a very quick one. I'm receiving a few messages from those who are listening online that the volume is a bit low. Our technical team is working on that and they will rectify it. Okay, stay tuned in online. The volume should go up very, very soon.
Now, it's a new world of doing business, and your business shouldn't be left out. It's time to get a Momo for Business today to accept payment from over 50 million Momo customers. All you need is a business registration certificate and your Ghana card. Applying to be MTN Momo merchant has been made simple and fast for you. So just dial *5051# and follow the prompts or apply online at momomerchantapplication.mtn.com.gh. You receive a reference number which you can use to track your application so you don't go out rating. Now enjoy secure transactions and convenient transactions for your business with MTN Momo today. Note that the application is absolutely free. Do not pay any money to anyone for a merchant payment solution. Report any fraudulent charges using the Momo app available on Play Store and App Store.
So you two still haven't gone to Safari Valley, eh?
I am on my way.
We'll see.
You start making promises when the young man was doing the birthday. The birthday is over. You are still on your way.
I said I'm going to Safari Valley. Hey,
You are
which
like
one
how
be your
people
own?
talk about pipelines.
I am on my way. Today I am not here. Half of me is here on the super moon.
Really?
Half is in Safari Valley.
Oh, yeah. We will
1
believe
hour
it
away.
when we see it. Just 1 hour from here.
Take it 2 weeks to do 1 hour journey.
Anyway, they are open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. So you see what you can do. We beg. Go and check it out because look, this is a harmonious cohabitation of forest, water, humans, and wildlife. And the best part is when you get to feed the animals. Okay, I mean, Raymond, have you ever fed a zebra before?
Not yet.
Apart from grass cutter and rat. What animal have you fed before? All right, sable, antelope, llama, wallaby, fallow deer, Patagonian mara, all of these are available for you to experience, among others. Okay, so listen, come and check out these majestic creatures. All it'll cost you is a starting price of 250 Ghana cedis, and of course it's free for children up to 6 years. Please visit Safari Valley Eco Park with your friends and family today for the thrill of a lifetime. If you want to know more, go to safarivalleyresort.com. Check out Safari Valley on Instagram or call 059 691 4394.
Now, Latina Travel and Tours brings you exciting packages between now and December. Here are two that you should be interested in. The first one, these are two prayer pilgrimage trips to Israel in October and also in November.
You should go to Israel. You will need it.
Yes, I have been contemplating. I have been looking forward to Solomon's Temple, that massive one. Each of these exciting trips will last for 7 days and at a moderate all-inclusive rate. Car Bank, Women Banking organized trip to Turkey and Dubai this October too. This trip is for all Car Bank clients, all prospective clients to visit and engage with the Turkish business community. From the 11th to the 16th of October, business sectors include pharmaceuticals, agriculture, cosmetics, furniture, fashion and textiles, food and beverage, construction equipment, and medical equipment, among others. There are limited places available. So, Mamavi, on all of these trips, so please call Tina now, 0244 260 789. We have already placed our request before Tina in my own favor, right? Yeah, so the number rather is 0244 260 789. Call Tina now. If you want to do it, October 16 is a couple of weeks away, like 3 weeks away. You should be able to get on board anyway.
Tina will fix you.
Yes.
And the Solomon's Temple is
Like
the Western Wall.
Yes.
Some people refer to it as there's a prayer something. Yeah.
Yes, as a man who is
The
interested
Wailing Wall, the Wailing
Yes,
Wall.
yes.
But don't say the Wailing Wall when you go to Jerusalem.
I've seen
Call it the
pastors,
Western
I've seen
Wall.
politicians go well there. I'm hoping that.
But listen, if you're worried about your parties, weddings, outdooring, funerals, hangouts, on what to drink to enjoy during the celebration, or you're worried about how to celebrate your friends and families during that special occasion, well, let me tell you about Bigo. With Bigo, no wahala for the occasion. Bigo drinks made it easy for everyone to enjoy and have the ideal celebration. It comes in different, distinct, and captivating flavors, each one specially created to enrich every moment and bring vitality to your life. The flavors include cocktail, cola, apple, coconut, lemon lime, and orange, and it comes in 16 and 20 in a pack. Lot to go around in various packs. Grab a bottle of your favorite flavor and treat yourself and loved ones to a memorable experience. Bigo Drinks, another quality product from Twillium Industries Limited. This advert is FDA approved.
All right, listen, let's get back into our conversation. Dr. Daniel Macaulay is our guest. Oh, sorry about that. Dr. Daniel Macaulay is our guest, and we're talking about electrochem. We're talking about salt. We're talking about industry. We're talking about exports. We're talking about our economy. All right. Now, the president was quite clear when he called you a shining example of, an industrialist here in Ghana. What you've done is good for the economy, but is it a one-off? I mean, in Nigeria, we saw how there was a deliberate effort to create Dangote, right, as a billionaire, who then created several industries which are firing the economy of Nigeria. But others followed. We now see other industrialists emerging from Nigeria. Can others follow you?
Definitely, I mean, we've started already before the commissioning of this amazing project. The Magdan Entrepreneur Challenge. Yeah, Magdan happens to be the only CEO of CEOs. That's what I always say. We are building entrepreneurs, and that is what I want to see this country being in the next few years. I took it upon myself to build 10 entrepreneurs every year, and some of them have started clocking over $1 million mark annually already, those we created.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this industry is also serving as a platform for other entrepreneurs to plug in. I mean, looking at about 14,000 uses of salt. Somebody can take transportation, sacking, packaging, factories, chemical, little small chemical factories all across the country. This is huge. And apart from the salt, you know what Magdan stands for already. I mean, there's one mark which is consistency. When you're building business in Ghana, it's quite a difficult terrain, but you have to be consistent. Focus and be consistent, and make sure you achieve the needed results. You will be measured by your track record. You will not be measured by what you say. It's not about the talk, but it's about what you do.
Let's look at the future. I mean, at the moment, there's a salt mine There's also a refinery.
Yeah.
What else does Electrochem want to establish?
For now, that salt mine is for the whole Ghana. We'll be going to do the chlor-alkaline, the refinery and the chlor-alkaline.
Tell us, what's the chlor-alkaline?
The chlor-alkaline is a chemical plant that extracts almost every chemical out of salt. Caustic soda, sodium hypochlorite, calcium, all those chemicals that we use for our various industries, our homes and all that. It's all coming from that place. Manufacturing industry, the pharmaceutical industry, across the world. That's a chlor-alkaline. And what the group is intending to do is to build a chemical university.
Oh.
Yes. So immediately we build a chlor-alkaline plant. We're heading towards what we call proper and serious industrialization. But you will need research institution in terms of chemicals. So we'll be building a chemical university in Adan.
Also in Adan?
In Adan, yes. And it's going to be interesting.
You know, I'm comparing what you're doing with salt to what Ghana has done with gold and oil, where we've just taken it from the ground or from the sea. Or well, we've called people to come and take it from the ground or from the sea for us. Then they've paid us a little bit for that. And then we are not included in the rest of the process. We then sit back and wait for them to take it away, go and do what they like with it. Then we buy the finished product back from them with the small money that they paid us for taking it from the ground. You're trying to do something different with salt here. Walk us through the main differences between how you are extracting salt and how Ghana has extracted everything else throughout our history.
Actually, salt is the only infinite resource in the world. And salt is the most important commodity, or important, yes, let me use commodity you can ever find anywhere in the world. No doubt about that. This is Ghanaian. This is for us. We are doing it right here. I don't have foreign partners. I want Ghanaians to own this. How will Ghanaians own this? By next year, we'll be on the stock market.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll be on the stock market. This is an extractive industry. I want to see the government being part of it through the pension fund. Teachers can own shares, nurses can own shares, ordinary people on the streets, even the people of Adan who the place belongs to, can just sit and buy shares. We're creating value for all. And I want to see everybody being a partaker of this. And it's a whole
so this is interesting. What you're saying is that, in essence, for the first time, Ghanaians will have the opportunity to own part of the extractive business in for a commodity that will never run out.
Never.
So if you are buying shares in such a company, you are buying shares in a company that's not going to wake up one day and say the mine has dried up.
Never.
Or the oil well is empty.
Never.
There will always be salt.
There will always be salt.
So in essence, you are giving Ghanaians a chance to come and buy shares, so that as your company is growing, they are getting richer.
You're growing. Everybody is growing.
Also, I've noticed that you want to add value instead of just selling salt to people, which would make you enough money anyway.
Exactly.
You want to add value as well. So you talked about the chlor-alkaline, and then you are doing refinery already.
Yeah.
So can Ghanaians also set up businesses that will tap into what you're doing, maybe become off-takers?
Definitely. That is all this is about. You can have a packaging companies cut across. People can start developing or improving. Value added is the next world. Currently MIF, the Income Investment Fund.
Yeah,
the
minerals
the
income.
minerals, the minerals investment fund is coming on board as an equity partner. We are almost closing the deal, and this is what this is meant, that we are starting from somewhere. It's not just stock. After that, you see us on the stock market, and anybody, you see a lot of pockets of companies springing across the country. This is not like gold. This is. Let me use the word. We have to domesticate the development of this industry and get the best out of it for ourselves. For this is our own. The seawater will never finish. Therefore, we have to take the best advantage. I have started. The difficult part is what I have done and what I am doing right now. The rest, you can sit in your homes and enjoy a portion of it. You can come on board also, be an off-taker, it's open for the country.
If you just joined us, we're talking to Dr. Daniel Macaulay. He's the executive chairman of McDan Group of Companies, the parent company of Electrochem. They've done something great with salt. They're continuing to do something great with salt, and they are challenging the nation to also tap into that industrialist spirit. Before we leave, if the audience were to take one thing away from this conversation, one message that you want them to take away from this and always remember, what would it be?
Well, I would like to tell Ghanaians that we should support our own. We should be able to support indigenous businesses. This business, whatever you do in this country, I believe you me, President has supported this project. The government has supported this project. Anybody in Ghana has good heart for this project. So the only thing I will leave for Ghanaians is let's support our own. The other thing I'll lead for businessmen is to be consistent and be brave. We have to be, the businessmen in this country have to look beyond our comfort environment and fight to hit the height that other businessmen in other countries are hitting. So this is what I've asked both Ghanaian and entrepreneurs in this country.
Well, there is certainly a lot to digest, and it's a call to action that you've made. I hope that it falls on fertile ears. Dr. Daniel Macaulay, thank you so much for making time to spend breakfast time with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, so I guess now you know how Ghana can own Ghana, and you know what your place is in that plan. Let's take a break. When we come back, even more on the Super Morning Show.
Litina Travel, in collaboration with Cowbank Women's Banking, is inviting all current and prospective customers of Cowbank to join their second business trip to Turkey, Istanbul, and leisure in Dubai from the 7th to 16th of October 2023. The cost of the full package starts from $2,550 per person and includes visa, flight, hotel, B2B meetings, tours, airport transfers, and travel insurance. The business areas include construction and building materials, furniture and interior decor, fashion and textiles, cosmetics, agricultural products and equipment, pharmaceuticals and medical equipment, industrial and heavy equipment machinery, food and beverage and processing equipment, spare parts, and many more. For inquiries, call Tina on 0244 260 789 or Gifty on 0270 302245 or Akosia on 0555 171311 or walk into any Cowbank branch or Litina Travel and Tours at the Alisa Hotel Northridge, sponsored by our media partners Joy FM and the Multimedia Group.
I'm overdosed with music. Super scary.
The eagerly anticipated Pick 1 game has arrived with a bang. Choose your favorite number from 1 to 36. Stake and get ready for the excitement as we unveil the lucky number. Prepare yourself to unleash even more moolah by staking from 1 Ghana cedi to 350 cedis and win 26 times your stake on the amazing Pick 1 game. Play by dialing *946# on all networks. You can also play via our website or download the Game Park app on www.gameparkgames.com. Watch our live draws on Adom TV at 9 a.m., 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. daily. Game Park, more moolah, more power. This game is regulated by the National Lottery Authority, not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
Hi, now let me share my wildlife experience with you at Safari Valley Eco Park. On our arrival, we were greeted by experienced tour guides who took us through an orientation on how best to enjoy the experience. We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the Eco Park. We saw zebras, sable antelopes, crown cranes, maras, silky chicken, emus, wallabies, deer, ponies, and so many animals. We watched the animals roam freely in their natural habitat, undisturbed by our presence. Our tour guide told us so much about the wildlife, their behavior, and how to interact with them. I even fed them. We also went fishing. Then we took a break to have lunch in the beauty of the open space. All of this fun and activities for a starting price of 250 cedis, and it's free for children below 6 years. As the sun began to set, it was time to go back home, but not before our sunset dinner by the campfire. We've had a thrill of a lifetime, and I can't wait to visit again. Safari Valley Eco Park, bringing you closer to nature.
Here she comes. So simple, yet captivating, exuding confidence, elegance, and effortless beauty. Introducing the all-new Ahorfe from GTP. The perfect fusion of nature's splendor and intricate designs to enhance your own unique style. Each pattern designed with precise intention, printing moments into memories just like the cherished things in life. Make life beautiful. Embrace it with the all-new Ahorfe from GTP, available in various colors and designs. Visit shop.gtpfashion.com to order now. GTP. Life styled.
Oktoberfest is here again. Ghana's premier 5-star hotel and your CMG hospitality facility of the year. Labadi Beach Hotel brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world, Oktoberfest 2023. Performing live is the Bayern Boys Band from Germany. Catch all the fun with German traditional food and beer at the plush Labadi Beach Hotel on the 6th and 7th of October 2023. For enquiries and reservations, please call 0302-772-501 or 0249-532-866. Oktoberfest Beer Festival. Come, let's party!
Stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
By popular request, I'm inviting you to join Latina Travel and Tours on a 7-day prayer pilgrimage to Israel. Be prepared to be baptized in the Jordan River by our special pastor and also pray at the Wailing Wall. We will visit Jericho, Bethlehem, Tiberias, Nazareth, and many more enchanting holy sites that will linger on and on. You can choose and register for any of the following trips. First trip, 15th to the 22nd of October 2023. Second trip, 19th to the 26th of November 2023. Rate $3,600 single per person and $3,200 double per person. Package includes visa, flight, hotel, tours, and many more. Call and book your space now on 0244-260-789 or 0558-120400 or visit Latina Travel and Tours at Alisa Hotel, Northridge. Media partners Sunny TV, Sunny FM, and Joy FM.
The eagerly anticipated Pick 1 game has arrived with a bang. Choose your favorite number from 1 to 36. Stake and get ready for the excitement as we unveil the lucky number. Prepare yourself to unleash even more moolah by staking from 1 Ghana cedi to 350 cedis and win 26 times your stake on the amazing Pick 1 game. Play by dialing *946# on all networks. You can also play via our website or download the Game Park app on www.gameparkgames.com. Watch our live draws on Adom TV DStv at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. daily. Game Park, more moolah, more power. This game is regulated by the National Lottery Authority, not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
It's
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show.
Martin Alamisi Amidu versus Attorney General Isofoton SA and Anani J. Forson is a 2013 decision per Professor Dateba. A citizen of Ghana is entitled as of right to challenge in this court any act or omission which is inconsistent with or in contravention of a provision in the Constitution, even if the Attorney General is also in court against the same defendant in a civil case.
Very important thing to remember as you go into the weekend. Anyway, we've had such a good time with you, but we still got a bit more to tell you about. First of all, Oktoberfest is happening. All right, Ghana's premier 5-star hotel and your CIMG hospital facility of the year, Labadi Beach Hotel, brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world, Oktoberfest 2023. Performing live is the Bayern Boys Band from Germany. Catch all the fun with German traditional food and beer at the plush Labadi Beach Hotel on the 6th and 7th of October 2023. If you want to know more, call 0302 772 501 or you could try 0249 532 866 or 0244 747 670. Oktoberfest Beer Festival. Come, let's party.
Now choose your favorite number from 1 to 36. Stake and get ready for the excitement as we'll unveil the lucky number. Prepare yourself to unleash even more moolah by staking from 1 Ghana cedis to 350 Ghana cedis and win 26 times your stake on the amazing Pick One game by Game Pack. So play by dialing *946# on all networks via the website or download the Game Pack game on gamepackgames.com. Watch the live draws on Adum TV. That's at 9 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. every day. Game Pack, more moolah, more power. This game is regulated by the National Lottery Authority, not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly. And it's Yabwa Hime's birthday today. She's PRO of the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council. Yeah? Enjoy your birthday today.
All right. Well, listen, we want you all to enjoy your weekend. Have a fantastic one. Stay safe, by the way. And let's get back together. Mama V, yes.
I am off to Safari Valley, and I'll give y'all the rundown and reason to visit Safari Valley.
You better do that when you get back. Enjoy yourself. You're going to have a fantastic time.
Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you try the food as well. All right. Well, on behalf of the whole team, I say thank you for listening. We're back on Monday with more. Stay safe. Look after yourselves and each other. My name is Koji Youngson. I'm the morning.